The Ramble Football Club is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets, offering a one-stop solution for all your pallet needs. Get in touch now on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. Thank you to Sonny and the team for their support of the Ramble Football Club. Am I muted? Oh, I must be unmuted now. I know what's happened. I muted myself for intro, and it's carried to this. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, peeps? Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, right. I'm going to carry on as if you can hear me, because I think you can now. It was a very clear mute button that I had to untick, which I've not done. So fingers crossed. Good. Let me know, and I'll let you know. Channel Aid's just saying it's because Jamie Dumpling says, "Evening, Jim. What channel's it on?" Because other games are on. It's on Sky Sports Action on 412 for me. Nice when it's okay now. Everybody's saying that. Thank you very much. Right. So, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my own stupidity. Welcome to Ramble Football Club. We nearly did not have a stream this evening, and that was because 10 minutes before we're due to go on, I'd already been scrambling around because I've had to take my girls to football, come back. We avoided all the weather on the pitch, which was remarkable because today has been the weirdest day for weather. I drove over to Sheffield to go to the gym this afternoon, and it rained 3 times, 3 separate spells on the drive. It rained 2 times on the way back, quite heavily as well. And I'm talking in between, it was spells of sunshine. Fortunately, we timed it well for the girls' football. Dry, not dry, but like lovely weather. Sun were out, all good. Came away, got set up for this, got the game on, or got the channel of the game that the game was going to be on, and bang, 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 loads of boom, 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 and it's hailstones on my window. I went for a drink, and the hailstones size of golf balls that have been screen had gone off. Screen went off, so I thought we were going to lose connection altogether, as we did momentarily. But it's back. I can't tell you how long for, but for now, we are back. We are cooking on gas, and we're here to watch Stockport County versus Stevenage. Now, I don't know whether I was muted when I was saying this, but Stockport County, we all know Stockport, previous league club, then went down to the conference, then came back up. A little bit of money behind them now. Good manager as well. I think they've got some good players in the side that us as know quite well. I know Stevenage as a conference side, or having this chat with Jamie last time we were on. I remember him as Stevenage Borough. When did they drop Borough from their name, by the way? I cannot remember that. So anybody in the chat will have to let me know, because I genuinely can't remember that. But I'm looking at some teams. I'm looking at formations. I'm not convinced. So let's get my mate in, if he can help me out. He's bald. He's brilliant. Is that me?
Bold and brilliant, that's Ali. Knows the pitch like the back of his knee. No need for hair, he's got strategy. Football genius, yeah. That's Bally. Hey. That's Bally.
My mate, how you doing? June the 1st, 2010. I did ask people not to Google it. I don't believe that you've not done that. I know you've got a good mind for it. 2010, right. Stevenage Borough, yeah. That's how I remember them. Oh, Jamie, will you stop? Will you stop with this? I might just pack in. Well, you'll be pleased to know that I'm not doing the watch along tomorrow. It is Batman Lou and Jamie Dumpling will be taking you through Brad versus Bolton because I'm at an action coach seminar. So, Lee, how are you doing, my mate? Is everything all right with you? Oh, Charlie Goo. Yes. Yeah. Bless him. Bless him. What can you say? Right. Let's just, before we get into the teams, let's just go to everybody in the chat. I'll just skip past the muted comments. Thank you for everybody letting me know. Loud and clear, says Debs. Luke has decided not to press further on against Howard Bellis for making fun of his stammer. Is that what it was last night? Is that what he did with Bellis? Oh, my goodness. Please muted, it says. That were a good start. What are you doing now, mate? Can you just give us
I'm not muted. I'm not muted my end.
You weren't. You were muted my end. So, with all this microphone messing around that I've been doing, look what's happened here. Look what's happened here. Oh my word! We are off to a great start. So, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm just going to start again. How are you doing, mate? You okay?
Really, really well, mate. Stevenage Borough, June 1st, 2010, they dropped the borough.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. It's thrown me off completely. I'm just having a little look at what Aid's saying here in terms of Luke Ayling. Decided, this is obviously in reference to the game last night, which I know you saw. Decided not to press further action against Howard Bellis for making fun of his... I didn't know that's what happened. Is that when the ref went over to the two managers and everything kicked off? I didn't know that were it. I didn't know that is what had happened today. So, any thoughts on this, mate, initially?
Yeah, Howard Bellis needs to pack it in, basically, for a start. There's no need for it. And I understand Ayling reacting like he is, but, we're grown men. Grow up.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, agreed. Watch along with the big fake T. Fake big even. It's BBL, it's Thom. Evening, Jim. And guest, how are we? Come on, Stockport. Yeah, are we back in Stockport tonight, do you reckon, mate? Would you say?
I think we've got to back Stockport. We Norwood, Osborne, and the fleeting Louis Barry as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you streaming the match? Says Way. No, we can't stream the match. It's on Sky, so we'll be watching the match and giving you our reactions to the game. He's muted and you're popping, says Tom. There you go. Thank you everybody for letting me know. This is I need you to be telling me. If I don't know, then I'll just carry on for ages. Jimmy and Lee, hoping for a good game tonight. Yes, me too. Whatever Lee's saying, I probably agree with, says there we go. Everything's working. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Hello, y'all, says Eve, who changed her picture again to a very bright. Is that like a stream deck? I think it might be.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cooking with gas now, says Luke. Love that. Thank you, my mate. Evening, lads, says Double Blade. Nice preview about Clark, Jim. I think with more chance of signing Shula Clark. Me too. Nah, then it says Mark Meldrew. Sorry, it's Baldley, innit? My hero. You see what he's done there?
I can't. But hey, look, even Big Tony's got a picture of me on his wall. So
he has. That's true.
We've all seen it.
His wife. I'm surprised he's still pals with you, to be honest. His run around starting. Yes, he is starting, mate. He's in the starting lineup tonight. He was the only scorer of the only goal in the last fixture, so I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Lee, do you want to talk us through the teams?
Yeah, thanks for that, Jim.
Sorry, mate. I'm just going to scramble on it background trying to sort my audio out.
So Stockport are going with a 4-2-3-1 by the looks of it, with Adai in goal. Right back of Dacres Cogley, and Edun on the at left back. They've got Pye and Wotton in centre defence. Bailey and Norwood, who are going to play as pivots, as sixers. Norwood, fantastic footballer, especially at this level. We had him for a few years. He's been promoted with Fulham, with us, with Brighton. lovely footballer. Unfortunately, his age caught up with him in the Championship, but maybe he gets a return with these next season. They've got Stokes in the 10, Louis Barry cheating off the side with Osborne doing the work for him all over the place at the other side, with Sidibe up front.
Nice.
Sorry about that, yeah. But and we've got Stevenage going with a old-fashioned 4-4-2 by the looks of it, with Philip Marshall in goal, somebody who I rate quite highly. They've got Pattenden and Ailey as the fullbacks, with Good and Pierre Gianni, who's the Timo Stefan Effenberg that we were talking about the other day.
Hairdo, by the way. What?
Yeah, hairdo. Here's me talking about somebody with great hair. You know what I mean? So, but anyway,
The irony.
Yeah, he looks like Stefan Effenberg. I look like Big Tony. There's levels, isn't there? Anyway, on the right side, they've got Kemp, right midfield. On the left side of midfield, they've got Roberts. The two in the middle are Houghton and Phillips, with Matty Phillips up top with Reid.
Jamie Reid,
So,
yeah.
Jamie Reid, so a 4-4-2.
Anybody, look, I'm not spot here. Anybody that stands out at Stevenage side for you other than Matty Phillips?
Matty Phillips. Just because of what he did when he was at our club for about 7 or 8 games. I think he scored
7
about 5
games,
goals.
6 goals. I cannot
6
believe
goals,
it was that brief. To the day, I can't believe it was so brief.
I think it was only a month. I think you were here for 1 month. 1 month long.
He's remembered so fondly, isn't he?
Well, he's remembered as probably one of the top 3 loanees we've ever had.
Just incredible for such a short time span, isn't it?
Unbelievable. But you know, he showed his class, and he went back to Blackpool, weren't it? I think at the time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were in the Prem, I think, at the time.
So yeah, for me, it's Phillips, but I want to see Marshall. I do like the look of this kid from when he was at Aston Villa as a kid. I saw him a couple of times through their youth setup, and he looked promising then.
Am I still popping? Because I have done a little bit of messing around.
Yes, mate, you are a little bit, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what to do.
And obviously on the Stockport side, you're looking at one man and one man only, and that's Ollie Norwood, who was in the team of the year in that division this year. And if he can't pull the strings in that division, nobody can, because he's just a quality footballer. And it'd be nice to watch him again.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cheat code at the moment, Ollie Norwood. I don't know how longer he can go on being that, but having said that, his role, you don't require much legs. So if they protect him enough, then he can still be a real set to them. He survives a promotion with them, surely, and he's still a focal point of their team, I thought, if they do achieve promotion. Ben Osborne, a really hard worker, probably look to make that permanent if they can afford to do so, if they're promoted. Kyle Wootton, who stereotypically plays further forward, I think he's a striker usually, and he's had to drop into defence to the defensive issues that they've had. And Louis Barry, we know about in terms of very busy, done very well for Stockport, but we've seen him at Championship level and weren't impressed at all, unfortunately. So it is the definition of a levels player at this moment in time. So
I was just about to say that, Jim, that every player has his level, and at this moment in time, that is his level.
Absolutely right. And we know a couple of players, don't we, in this? You've mentioned Matty Phillips. You're a big fan of the goalkeeper, Philip Marshall. We Charlie Good, Pirigiani around the leagues a long time. So it's going to be interesting, this. What's Stockport will lead 1-0 from the away fixture. Coming into the second leg, now have the strong advantage. Can you see anything for a Stockport win tonight, or at least do enough to get through the tie?
No, I think Stockport get through. I think they win tonight as well. I don't think it'll be a 3-1, 4-1. I think it'll be a tight game, but I think Stockport will have too much. There's a bit too much quality when you look at what they've got in that team, isn't there, really? Yeah, for me, you know, and what was it they finished? I think they finished something like, I mean, I know, like we talked about the other day, but they were only 2 points above them in the league. But you know, the run in at the end of the season was a little bit better, just. Yeah. So I fancy Stockport, especially at home as well. They're pretty strong at home, aren't they?
Yeah, they took a little bit of a dip, maybe 6 games ago, something like that. But Norwood had been out injured.
Yeah.
He's such a difference maker at the level.
Yeah.
As
long as you put legs around him.
Yeah.
You put legs around him, and you know, I mean, if they go up, Jim, and he stays, which I hope he does, they're going to have to put an extra one in midfield with him. I think they'd have to go with the 3 in there just to protect him a little bit and put legs around him. Let him play. Very
good, mate. Very good. I need to sort this. I know Eve's just told me to check the mic. I'm going to that. Hang on a second.
That was making it even worse then, Jim, so you might have the problem down there. So, if anybody wants to get in the comments, what do you think the score's going to be tonight? I'll cover for you, Jim, don't worry.
Q, mate.
Get in the comments.
That might have
No,
worked.
can't hear you. Can't hear you, Jim. You're not on. No sound. So if you get in the comments and let us know what your predictions are for tonight, and we'll see how many of you get close to it. I mean, I do fancy a Stockport win, and I'm sure that the majority of the viewers will also fancy a Stockport win tonight. But we can only watch it. I don't think Stevenage will have enough, and I'm not really stuck on Good and Piergianni as a centre-back pairing, as they're both a little bit static with how they play. But we'll see. We'll see if Sidibe can get round him and cause them some issues. They defended pretty well against him in the first leg. I mean, Piergianni, I remember him being in non-league, and he's been up as high as the Championship. So he's been around the league, so he knows what he's doing. A good captain as well. So we'll have to see. I think it'll be a tightish game, but with Stockport coming out on top. Hopefully, a good game of football. I watched the Middlesbrough versus Southampton with Jim, the first leg, and barring it being a 0-0, that was a really good game. So we've been okay so far. We'll have to wait and see. How you going on, Jim, with it? Any good? I'll take that as a no. So far, can't hear you, mate. There's no noise. No noise. So I'll have a look at some stats just to give you a bit of build-up because I've got some in front of me. So let's have a quick look. So Stockport County. They are rated as the third best team. Obviously, they finished third. Goals per match, they are rated fifth in the league. Eighth highest in conceded goals. So they are actually conceding as well, but not that much. You've got possession. They are the fourth best possession side in the league. And that's decent. Expected goals, they are ranked fifth. So that's not too bad. And then we'll have a look at Stevenage and see what their ratings against them are. Goals per game, they are ranked 20th. So they're not expected to score many, and they don't score many. Conceded per match, they also don't concede many. They're the second lowest conceded team in the league, 1.0 per game. There's only Lincoln above them with 0.9. They don't hold possession. They are the 22nd ranked team on possession, only 44.9%, whereas Stockport were at, again, 55.3, ranked fourth. So this could be a game where Stevenage are going to have to sit in and try and get them on the break. Clean sheets, Stevenage are the top in the league with 19, level with Lincoln City. And expected goals, they are 21st ranked out of 24 with only 48.3 expected goals. So, you know, it all points to a Stockport win, in my eyes anyway, but not a big win with the defensive record of Stevenage. Just waiting to see if Jimmy can anything there. No, he's not with us at the moment. So we'll carry on. At the moment on TV, they're just showing, I think it's Stockport. Is that Stockport? I can't actually see from here. Yeah, Stockport's Louis Barry looking at that, taking on guys. So just showing what Louis Barry does for him. I mean, we saw it firsthand at Sheffield United, and in pre-season, he showed one or two flashes and looked pretty good, but the level got too big for him, and the lack of pace and the size of him actually held him back. He went back injured, unfortunately. Just come back to Stockport.
Hello.
And Stockport, he seems to fit in pretty well with Stockport. They seem to let him cheat a little bit on the left so he can cut in. Doesn't have as much defensive duties to do. He gets covered and he plays well for them. Obviously not had the season he's had this season for them that he had last season, but it's a different level again, isn't it? So
Can you hear me,
we'll have to wait and see how he plays. I've not been overawed with him when I saw him this year, but there's definitely a footballer in there. I don't know much about Sidibe, the striker for Stockport. Let's have a quick look at his stats.
Hello.
What we got here? So he's only scored 6 goals in 20 games this season, so he's not prolific at all. 1 assist. He's had 5 bookings in that time though, so he's not prolific. So look at Stokes. Stokes, the midfielder that's going to play in front of Norwood. He also looks like a decent player, actually. 4 goals from midfield from 21 games, so 1 in 5. Scores about that for his through his career. He scores about 1 in 4. 98 games, 26 goals. So, you know, for a centre midfielder, it's quite good, to be quite honest. We know everything about Osborne. All Sheffield United fans that have seen him for a few years. Gives you everything he's got, all effort. Sometimes lacks quality, but I always thought his effort makes up for it. Yes, Jim, got you. His effort makes up for it at this level, definitely. And also a player that, whenever he was called on at Sheffield United, never let us down, whether it be left wing, right back, or centre midfield. So, happy to see Osborne play again, and glad he's playing football, because at Derby he started okay, even got likened to Zidane, but then obviously got pushed out the team, and is now at Stockport on loan.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
It's working, Jim.
Is it
You're not
working
popping.
well? Because Jimmy Strib says it's faint.
I can hear you fine.
Thank you.
I can hear you fine.
Thank you. Is anybody else? Is the XLR cable loose? Checked them all. Eve, checked them all. Okay, thank you for holding the fort there, Lee. I'm so glad I was with you and not Jamie Dumpling.
I was just rambling, mate. I was just rambling.
Mate,
That's the channel, isn't it?
It's what we do. I think Jamie Dumpling, when that's happened before, has disconnected his stream and just left it blank.
Never.
Yeah, I think it was Jamie. Apologies if it wasn't. Somebody's definitely done that to me once before. Oh, bye. One of them. So yeah, thank you for staying with us. Look, I might be popping now. Let me know if am I popping a bit, Lee?
No,
popping.
Clear
As a bell. That allows room for a little bit of a tune later on. Do you know what? In fact, I couldn't find it. I was looking for it before we came back on. And I will get to the comments, I promise. Somebody commented last night on our stream, can we give the singing a rest? Do you ever listen to it? Was something like, do you ever listen to these back? We need to give the singing a rest. It's really bad or something like that. Well, like, this is incredible. I've never been more insulted in all my life. I'd rather you said I were ugly than you didn't like listening to us. Of course, we know we can't sing, but we like to do it, unfortunately. So, not every
some
not
do.
always like to do
Some
it.
do.
Yeah, some do.
Some
Lee,
do.
some do. So that's just part of what we do, unfortunately. So it is a part of the watch-alongs. It's probably going to stay, and if it's not for you, then I understand it. But I can't. That's just part of the channel, I'm afraid. Right, let's see what everybody's saying, mate. Listen, before we do that, give us a score prediction for tonight.
I think it'll be 2-0. No, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go 1-0 because I've just read about Stevenage's record. They're the best defence in the league. So I'm gonna go 1-0 Stockport, but I'm gonna go a not pressured 1-0.
I'm gonna go 1-1. But
okay.
But similar to what you're saying, Stockport take the lead, and then Stevenage come back a bit later on with a bit of a late rally. It's not going to be enough. Right, here we go. Meldrew started, says Thom. Think this is Barry's level, in all honesty. Looked lost while playing for us. He did, Dublin Blade. He looked like a boy playing a man's game for us. Did he score a hat-trick for us away from home in the first game for us with Lee? Lee, with your vast knowledge, did he score a hat-trick for us away from home?
No.
Louis Barry? No, never.
No.
Never.
Or is it? No, he didn't. No.
Dave Morwood says, evening, Jimmy and Lee.
I'll tell you what, I think he's on about Matt Phillips.
Oh, yes, he might. Yes, he probably is.
I thought he scored 2 on his debut. I might be wrong.
He got 6 in 7. I know that because somebody told us the other night. Dave Morwood says, evening, Jimmy and Lee, not Big T. Looking forward to this. Another game with X-Blade. Stockport for me, so that's a Stevenage win. Up all the rambles. Like and subscribe, please. And hype. Did Good play for us and get sent off in the first or second game? It's the same play. Second game it was, I believe. And never played for us again.
Shocking challenge as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely right.
Didn't he get injured as well? Didn't he injure himself doing it?
Possibly. But no, I think were he banned and then got injured while I don't know. One of the
something like that, weren't it?
He didn't play for us, did he? 2-1 Stevenage, says Aid. Interesting. That'll take it to extra time and penalties if that's how it finishes. Stockport 2-0, says James. Is that Chris Houghton's son playing for Stevenage? 3-0 for Stocky. I think it's Houghton, isn't it?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it'd be his son. I'll put my neck on line.
Okay.
But it could be. It's spelled differently. It's spelled differently. Yeah, it's spelled differently though.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the save. Stevenage won at Stockport earlier in the season. Well, they'll have to do it again tonight. Stockport win 2-1, says Debs. Evening, lads, says Sheila's Wheels. Hoping a good watch along. You and me both. If you can hear us both, Sheila, it's a good start. Stevenage don't score many and don't concede a lot. 2-0 Stockport for me. Interesting. 1-0 Stockport, says Luke. A lot of people thinking it's like a foregone conclusion, this, I suppose. Jamie Dumpling says, Jim, blow into the part you plug into the mic itself and the socket itself like you would if you're trying to charge your phone, but it's not working. Thank you, Jamie, for the technical advice. Stockport 2-0. Hang on.
What was that advice for that Jamie were giving there? I'm not quite sure.
Behave yourself.
He has been to Australia now.
Deary me. Dublin Blade says, Jim's got a problem. Deary me. Can't... All right, I'll read it because it's worth it. Jim's got a problem down below. Can't say that about Jord, can we? Nice. Heard you a bit there, Jimmy, says Holly. Thank you, my mate. Hello. Jimmy having mic issues? Yes, it's not what you expect from the Ramble, is it, Tom? Not from? Not at all. Let's skip past a few of these. Brilliantly, lovely filling in. By the way, evening, lads. Evening, Rich. Hope you're good, pal.
Evening, Rich.
No popping, and it's loud enough now. I can hear you okay now. Thanks to Lee Ramble. Absolutely right. BBL, as he's affectionately known around these parts.
You don't have to call me that, though. You're okay. Just calling me Lee is fine. Yeah.
Shirts soon coming to bladeramble.com for BBL. That will be happening. That's a thing. You can't avoid it. It's a thing. No popping at all. Thank you. Oh, that was Maury. Yes, you're right, Jamie. Apologies, mate. It was Maury, not me. The accusations of me abandoning it was Maury on 90 after 90. I lost my connection. I think it was a power cut. And then I left. Normally, you'd expect Maury, who's a streamer in his own right, by the way, so knows how to keep these things going, just disappeared on me. Jimmy's gone. Bye then. And that were it. Unbelievable. Dead air for 90 seconds while I came back. It was Ian the Gatekeeper. Don't disrespect him with someone. It was not Ian the Gatekeeper. He's not shown his face on screen yet, I'll have you know. Good evening, lads. We are... in terms of... you mean deleting that comment? Possibly. Raymondo says, good evening, lads. So we're supporting Stockport, eh? Yes, probably. Tez comes in with... Tez has been dropping the facts, Lee. I don't know whether it's a bit of a rival to you now.
Not a problem.
Stockport have a narrow 1-0 lead to defend in this playoff tie, and home advantage should be huge for them. The hosts have only tasted defeat in 2 of their last 13 home matches, while Stevenage have lost 8 of their previous 12 away ties. Very interesting. It's Alex Revel, the Stevenage manager, for anybody that's not aware. The old, the journeyman striker of the EFL. Yeah,
and Dave Challoner for Stockport, who's had 7 promotions, I think. Only four titles and 7 promotions. Never finished outside the playoffs.
Would it surprise you if he ended up being a championship manager either way next season?
No, not at all. I think the first one to go, somebody needs to look at him, don't they?
Stockport will back him financially. That's the only thing.
But they can't back him like Wrexham. Mind you, Wrexham would go for somebody bigger, but I don't know, Portsmouth maybe if that went wrong, or teams like that.
Mourinho's linked with the Bristol City job.
Yeah, because the Lincoln guy turned it down, hasn't he? He's staying with Lincoln. Yeah.
Luke says, I thought after renewing my season ticket, I'd get to save a few quid over the next few months. Well, United had different plans. New Retro Rangers dropped today, and I had to have the away shirt and Cagoule. Nice one, mate. Don't blame you at all. The away shirt is the Wards yellow and purple for any Unitedites that are watching this. It will be on my list to purchase also. I had the original, and I've no idea where it is. Purchased?
Yeah, both of them today.
Nice, mate. Don't blame. I'm not keen on the red diamonds, I'll be honest. The home.
Got to have it. When are you going to get the chance again?
Well, I don't need the chance again because I don't like it. So, 1-0 Stevenage, says Sam. Then Stockport to win after extra time. BBL with the BBL. No need for that.
Aid loves that. He said that the other day as well. I'm not having it, Aid. Sorry, no. It's not happening. It's too much of a lift.
We're about to kick off here, lads and lasses. Is it the S20 gym on New Street in Sheffield, says Sheila? It is indeed. If so, it's 5 minutes from where I live. Oh, very good. Well, I was there today. So I've myself and Charlie Downs, one of our Platinum Ramblers, Rich Carrington, another Platinum Rambler. We're all there. We're all with same PT as well, with Finn McNamara, who does a great job. And it's a hell of a job with me, I won't lie. Ian wasn't happy with the singing. Oh, yeah, possibly. It might have been Ian that was saying it. He's doing an Eddie Howe. Won't be surprised to see him in the Prem in a few years. Dave Challoner, that's. Here's Bernie Lad says, more evening, aren't them lot after Dave Challoner? Oh, Wendy's. I hope not. I hope not.
Stockport might have more money than him for next season, though. Are they still under financial constraints?
Don't know. It depends how many brown envelopes they're dishing out, to be honest. So, Stevenage have suffered 8 defeats in their last 12 away games, and having to chase the tie could leave them vulnerable. So take Stockport to repeat the feat with another 1-0 win. Well, if
I
you
wouldn't
want
be surprised
that,
to see. Sorry, I wouldn't be surprised to see Pierre Gianni pushed up front late on.
possibly before the kicked off, these were the odds: 21-20 for Stockport, so almost evens. 23-10 for the draw, and 21-10 for Stevenage, and that is a result after 90 minutes. So that's not to go through the tie. So if you think Stevenage might nick a 1-0 and potentially go through, take it to extra time, then you'll get almost just over 2 for 1 on your money back. So those are the midnight odds.
Expecting to be tight, looking at them odds, Jim. They're expecting a tight game there.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Stockport have started pretty well here, put a bit of pressure on. They've been in the box, but nothing really to shout about. But, you know, they're pushing early. You'd expect Stevenage to defend well and probably defend a bit deeper today because the centre-halves aren't the most mobile, are they? So they won't want any spacing behind.
Yeah, they'll be tight and compact. 2 big lads at centre-half. Like you say, not very mobile.
So, and it works for them, doesn't it? Obviously, if they're not conceding goals this season.
It does.
You got to play to your strengths.
Oh, that's a pull on Charlie Goode.
Yeah, that's a foul.
He's not giving it.
He's got away with that. He's got away with that.
Yeah, Charlie Goode's rightly saying, why aren't you pulling him up for that?
Well, Lino's got to see this, surely, hasn't he?
Absolutely right.
No, he can't see it. I don't think Lino sees that.
He can. Got to be able to there. It's a poor call. It's going to be a corner to to Stockport, sorry.
He's got to do better. You know, once he's got in that position there, he's got to do better. He's took too long, hasn't he? So DB, he's got the, he's got around him. He's had 2-3 touches and then not done anything with it.
Jamie, corners come in.
Osborne back in. Oh, he's got it.
You've got to score.
He's got to do better there.
Yeah, that might be forward.
I thought it was Barry.
With 20,
Barry.
It's Louis Barry.
Oh, Barry.
He's laughing, but you might not be laughing later.
So it comes back in. He's on his own.
Osborne with a lovely ball into the middle at 6-yard box. Louis Barry has all the goal to aim at.
Straight at the defender. He's tried to be too clever there, and he's tried to open up and put it in the near corner to himself.
Jamie Dumpling says, "What time are you on?" I'm on 3:32:33.
I'm 2 seconds in front, Jim. So it's not bad.
Jim, did you know Hull have made the champ playoffs 3 times? The other 2 times they've been promoted. So I would make them favourites at Wembley. I wouldn't make them favourites at Wembley, if I'm honest, just because of the quality that they're up against. I am aware of the record, and there's a big part of me that hopes they do it. But selfishly, for a fan of a team that's going to be in the Championship next year, fighting to get out of it, I'd rather be playing Hull next season than Southampton, if I'm completely honest. So it's heart versus head for me, that.
Yeah. We've been consistent as well through the season, saying that they're a team that's bigger than that it's parts, Hull. Whereas Southampton have got some, eye-catching players. Hull just work and they're getting results. And you could see Hull turning them over, but I think with Wembley being such a big, wide pitch, that space for Southampton will give them a bit of an edge. I could see Southampton winning, but I'd have no issues. I'd have no issues with Hull going up because of the links to our ex-players.
Yeah, be delighted.
The ones we like,
and Egan.
Yeah, the ones we like and the ones we don't as well.
Yeah. Well, he won't get a kick once Lundstrom in Premier League.
He'll be on his way, won't he? He won't be playing in that.
And we said, is he still on loan from Turkey? Have they signed him permanently?
Do you know? I don't know. And do you know what else, Jim? I don't really care.
Don't care.
It's just one of them.
I'm not bothered.
Just one of them players that he's doing all right out of his job. So good luck to him.
Yeah, agreed.
He You know, he complained when he played against us that we're getting booed. That's Sheffield United when he played against us for Hull City. And he deserved it for the way he left our club. And that's all we can say about it. And he wondered why. Well, you need to get a thicker skin, son.
Yeah, he does. He does. Thank you.
Not bitter at all, though. Not bitter at all.
I just want to say thank you to Statman Jack, who's just made me aware of something that I need to correct.
So again, Stockport coming forward, another corner. So they're doing quite well here. Barry's come short. Wotton's coming up. And Pipe, centre halves. They've got some size. They've got some size of Stockport in there.
Yeah, they're both pretty big sides, aren't they? When you take like Wotton into consideration and stuff as well.
I suppose the further down the leagues you go, and although Jim, you know, players, you've got to be more physical, haven't you? The leagues do get more physical as you go further down.
Very true.
Good delivery again. That's a lovely delivery. Oh, Norwood, stop that. Off volleyed pass on a side volley to the feet of the wide man of the 27. I can't think of his name now. 27. Bailey, who'd stayed out from the corner. Lovely ball. But that's what he's got in his locker. Norwood, fantastic footballer.
He is a good player. Very, very good for the level.
It came through Man United, as we were talking earlier, Jim, off screen. And, you know, you don't come through an academy like that without being a decent player, do you? Did he go to Huddersfield after? I think he was at Huddersfield, wasn't he?
Yes, Huddersfield. Got promoted with Huddersfield, got sold. Brighton. I think were it Brighton first, then Huddersfield? I'm not sure.
Oh, Brighton first? Okay.
Can't remember.
I thought it was Huddersfield, then Brighton, then Fulham. Were it Fulham? He was at Fulham, wasn't he?
He were at Fulham. He definitely went to Fulham. Right.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Still... I think that's still on. Right, Statman. If you are still with us, Statman, will you just check that for me? Because I think it's better than originally thought. Basically, I've misspelt the tomorrow night's video on the description, I think, rather than the thumbnail, which is a much lesser deal. So if it had been the thumbnail, that might have caused me some problems. So, let's have a look.
It was Huddersfield, Man United to Huddersfield, Huddersfield to Reading, Reading to Brighton.
Ah, yes. And then he got his 4th promotion with Sheffield United.
And then he was on loan from Brighton to Fulham.
Yes, that were it. And he got promoted with Fulham, Brighton,
Huddersfield and us.
And Huddersfield. Yeah.
Yeah. And this could be his 5th, obviously, but not to the Premier League.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, has he got promoted twice with us?
Yeah.
No, he'd left, hadn't he? Did he? Or had he left?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I remember him on one. I had 3 fingers up, and on another he had 4, but I can't remember which kits he were in at the time. So
right.
Let's have a look. Yellow away with Lever is the daddy of them all.
Agreed.
My dad likes that one as well. That Stockport kit looks nice as Aid. Oh, yeah,
although the 85-86 yellow away kit with shadow stripes is one of my favourites as well. Very nice kit.
Bailey now for Stockport. Norwood.
He just has time, doesn't he? Just seems to have time all the time.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a bit like Gyro for us at the moment. Different players, but in terms of you don't know how they're making it look so easy at times.
Yeah. Always find space.
Yes.
You know, it's always got that hole. Yeah. Really good player.
Dropping into the right positions, always available.
Yeah. Yeah.
Palace just had a goal chalked off for offside after 2 minutes.
Oh, they're playing Man City, aren't they, tonight?
Can you imagine if they'd have scored that?
Dear me. It's virtually over anyway, isn't it, to be honest?
Yes, I think so.
And Rangers are losing to Hibs at Ibrox. which will make Mr. Motson not very happy at all.
That's true.
I think they're out of it anyway. I think
Got
it's
a job-
between.
Oh, they are. But Danny Roll's got a job on now, hasn't
Yeah. It's turned them around a little bit, though, hasn't it, from Russell Martin?
he? He has. Well, you can't not, though. I don't think.
Well, don't let Joe Rothwell hear you say that. Oh, he already has, Jim. Oh, he already has, hasn't he?
I don't know what you mean. Hibs 1-0 against Rangers, as Lee was saying. George having a meltdown. Yellow kits are always good. Who's John Lundstrom, says Murray. Like we're called Snaky Jake. But the weather's better in Stockport tonight. Was a right palaver getting to Manchester on 6-7. Trying to get to Middlewich for work. Took me 2.5 hours. Supposed to be an hour and a half. Yeah, weather's been bad, hasn't it, Maury? Luke says, I'll admit to being a hypocrite. I hope Stockport win tonight due to the X-Blades, but I'm 100% behind Southampton in the Championship playoff final. I can't back Lunny. There you go.
He probably won't get on pitch anyway, mate, to be honest.
No, that's true. Hi, lads, says Carl. I remember our 4th Division away kit, the yellow and brown stripes. Is that the one that they reissued, the Bentley's one?
Yeah, my son bought it me for Christmas, and it was the biggest size they did, 3XL. Well, it should fit easy. I put it on, I looked like a yellow and brown sausage. It was that tight. That went back. Honestly, it was terrible.
The sizings, you're never a 3XL, by the way, so that just shows what the sizings are like.
Unbelievable. It was unbelievable. So if this next one comes, these two new ones from with the diamonds, if they don't fit, keep your eye on Vinted because they'll be going on. All back to the club. I can't really see much pattern to this at the moment now.
No.
It's Stockport on the ball are looking decent, but they've just got forward for the first time, really, Stevenage. And it's just gone out of play. So, looks like a corner. We'll see what they've got. Stefan Effenberg's gone up.
With his
He were a
Baywatch
player, by
hairdo.
the way. He were a player.
Some
Effenberg.
people stand in the darkness.
Ian's gone. That's Ian out the building. That's one we've lost.
Afraid to step into the light. Go on, Paige Yanni, with that beautiful hair. It's a rubbish corner. Don't beat the first man.
Oh, nearly. And that's Louis Barry all over. Look at him.
Yeah.
All that effort.
I wonder if they'll even bother Stockport because he doesn't seem to have done anything since he's gone back there. I know he's been injured, to be fair to him.
Well, they signed him injured, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Here comes Stockport, by the way, on the break. Good tackle. Oh, no, ref's playing advantage. You thought it were a foul, but here they come.
Louis Barry. That's where he does, though. No, but he cheats, Jim, doesn't he? He cheats to get in them positions, and it's his level.
I don't even know if they'll sign him next season. 30 seconds later, he scores.
It's the old thingy wood, not George Hurst syndrome. It's the George Hurst syndrome.
Yes, it is. Or the Tim Lovejoy. It's only Ray Parler.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lovely goal from Louis Barry. You're right in terms of he's a bit of a goal hanger, isn't he? Sort of just.
Yeah.
But he beats a man there. He runs into the box, beats his man, gets it onto. It's a lovely area for him to run into. But they don't stop him. It's a nice break from Stockport, to be honest.
He's done well here. He's cut inside and finished it lovely, hasn't he?
Yep. Well
He's
done,
done
son.
really well.
Can we get the goal scorer, please? No, thanks. No. I put Russell Martin in at the Wendy's. Yeah, me too, Ed.
Yes, please. Give him as much as he wants as well. Just give it him. Let him throw money at it.
These new shirts should be generous in size if they're anything like the originals. I hope so. PE teacher coming back to the bankrupt S6 minnows, especially Captain Comover going back due to his wife and her texts. How embarrassing is she, by the way?
She doesn't help him. Let's put it that way.
Unbelievable. See, Jaff's best mate Langford is the 4th tonight. Deary me. was in Glasgow a couple of years back. The Rangers shop had a cardboard cutout of Lundstrom in the window. Probably was Lundstrom. That's probably who they played in centre at Park, to be honest. It was that good for them. Did you hear that some Borough fans got back into Borough at 6 a.m. this morning after the game? Don't surprise me, Ed.
Wow.
Hi, lads. Who are you? Who you are all okay? Or hope, I think that'll be. Been a long 2 days for myself. It were a long 2 days reading that message out, to be honest, for me there, pal. Barry Scores, says Raymondo. Did anyone see Kim Elberg's post-match interview? You can tell he was dejected. He were roaring, weren't he?
Yeah, he weren't happy.
He was not happy at all.
It sounds like this Spygate thing's going to rumble on a little bit, though. Is it Thursday? Tomorrow, sorry. There's going to be something about it, isn't there?
Don't know what's going to... I certainly don't think they get ejected or anything like that, but... we've had our say on it, really, but... He was very spiky about it being a little bit of a it was like it were a break of the bros code, weren't it, in terms of managers don't do that to each other and all that sort of thing. So he certainly feels personally hurt by it, and I can see that. The shop reopens in July and will be kitted out with the new kit, says James. Love that. His level is League 2, says Sam. Never going to be good enough for Championship level. We might get a chance to prove it, to be honest, Sam, so we'll soon find out. Having said that, he's on loan, isn't he?
He is on loan. So is you're asking earlier about Lundstrom. He is on loan, Jim, from Trabzonspor.
Why couldn't Barry do that when he was with us, Jimmy? Says Debs, because this is a League 1 game. He might have done it for us if we were playing Stevenage every week, to be honest, Debs. So. And
also we were under the analyst at the time as well, which didn't help him at all.
Very true. Tonda blew his lid when the ref informed the managers about the Ailing Howard Bellis incident. Why would Tonda blow his lid about that?
No idea.
It's his player that's committed the offence, really.
I think maybe the other manager said something to him, and maybe, I don't know, because they were a bit aggro anyway on the bench from what's gone off, weren't they? Between the two sides.
It were good to see. Motherwell
there were a lot of wrestle outside as well, weren't they? Outside the ground, apparently, as well.
Yeah. Motherwell beating Celtic, mate.
Ah, well.
Never mind.
Not a problem.
Stevenage need to pick up here. They are going out with a whimper, to be honest. They haven't really forced themselves on game at all, really. No,
they've had one corner and nothing else. Everything that when they try and come forward is getting mopped up. And whenever Stockport have the ball, they're looking a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, they are. Against Stockport.
What you will say about them, when they have been breaking, they've been breaking with pace, Stockport as well.
Wonder what that's like.
Hopefully we'll find out next year.
Hopefully, mate.
Especially if we keep Chongi.
Hey, he's bagging us a bit of a bonus, though, isn't he, old Chongi?
It might pay for his then if he plays.
Well, if they win it, yeah, they will.
Dear me. It's just wrong player, wrong club at the moment, isn't it? It's unfortunate for everybody. I hope he finds a club and has a really good career.
He just said to me when I saw him playing at Birmingham that you'll sign him. I'd have been buzzing.
He was straight out of Man United then, though, weren't he?
Yeah, he was.
You know, it's just as if he's gone on a downward trajectory since. He weren't all that at Luton, was he? I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Me neither, mate.
Yeah, I put him along with that. There's that Mabry, you know him at Burnley, Hannibal Mabry, who was at Man United, and they were all rating him. And I know he's played in the Premier League and is at Championship and all that. I don't think he's a very good footballer. He's a centre midfielder. That Hannibal Mabry.
Oh, Hannibal Mabry. Yeah, I'm going way back with Mabry.
Alan Mabry. Were it Alan Mabry or something like that?
Might have been something like that.
He were at Leeds, weren't he? He were a Leeds player, weren't he?
No, that's Alan Muller, isn't it? You're talking about.
No, he was a Tottenham player, weren't he?
Alan Mabry might have been, yeah. Right winger.
Yeah, just that Hannibal. I'll call him Hannibal, not Mabry now.
Thank you.
And, you know, he again, from Man United, big reputation, and I just don't think he's a very good footballer.
They were at Birmingham
together, even though he's playing Premier League. Yep, at Birmingham. I don't see it in him.
He's in your head.
I'm sure you've got song Tourette's, Jim.
Hannibal. That's the first place I heard that. What Burnley fans chanting Hannibal.
Okay. Well, we might get to see him next year. He might shove it down my throat. We will get to see him next year, won't we?
Oh dear. Hearts for the title, says Ed. Hearts on fire, strong desire.
It'd be good for Scottish football, that.
Be great. Be great. Still
It'd be even
0-0.
better if Aberdeen were up there and players like that, getting it. So there's more than just 2 or 3. Like the old days, Dundee United and teams like that. That might be before your days, Jim, to be fair.
Correct.
Best there is 2 or 3 years between us. 2 or 3 years between us, isn't there?
Yeah, just a couple, Just a couple, I think. No club outside the old firm have won a Scottish Prem since Ferguson at Aberdeen. And Luke says, 42 years. Unbelievable.
Wow. Close shot. A bit like Germany in some ways, isn't it? That 2 or 3 teams only.
Yeah.
And I suppose you could say that in the Premier League a little bit over the last few years. Liverpool, Man City. It's about it. It's not surprising normally that it's the teams with the most money, isn't it, who can use it?
Yeah. And by a stretch as well in Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah, massively.
It's a hugely unfair advantage. And it's built in as well. Size at club, fan base, stadiums.
Yeah.
Entrenched. It's not going to change it. It's nice to just disrupt it for a year. Hopefully Hearts can build and become a stronger threat going forward.
But you would think that any decent player at Hearts will get picked up by
one of the two, yeah.
Or championship teams down here. And I know I'm saying it's championship, but the spending power of the championship teams down here is more than what Hearts have got up there.
Yeah, that's right.
Or the top ones anyway.
Someone making me feel old. Alan Mully.
It's gone into a bit of a lull, this game, at the moment. It's like a reset, after the goal.
Yeah. What do you want to sing, mate?
Sorry? Oh, you talking to me? I thought somebody walked into the studio.
Talking to me? Lee, could you say that? You could say that about a lot of our players. Wrong player, wrong club. Yes, you could, mate.
This season, definitely, that were brought in. Some strange signings. But every club has a strange signing or two. We just had 6 or 7. Oh, I don't know what that is.
You do. Rages deep within.
Oh, they're in. Stevenage has got a chance. Oh, well defended. Well defended, lad.
Really well defended.
A mistake at the back by Stockport. I know I said Southampton then.
They're in a good shape now, Stockport as well.
Yep.
Played it up, but can't get it clear. Shot cleared again. Stevenage keep it in.
This is the best bit of play they've had so far, possession-wise. Need to do something with it. That's a goal kick.
Ollie Norwood shields it out. Well done, son.
It's got to be getting on with it.
Just a reminder, I've gone 1-1 with a comfortable 1-0 leading to a late equaliser for Stevenage.
And I've got 1-1. But I did say, 1-0, sorry.
1-0, yeah.
1-0, but I did say 2-0 and then went to 1-0, so I'll have them both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do think it'll just be 1-0, to be honest. I'm surprised how easy they got torn apart with that goal, to be honest, down the left-hand side. Probably the quality of Louis Barry, shall we say that? We'll just say that.
Yeah, we will.
Have these really been struggling for centre-halves then, Stockport? Have you had injury crisis or something?
Wooten would not be playing centre-half had they had everybody fit, is what I'm told. But I don't know how accurate that is. I can't proclaim to be a League One expert. We're watching more to see what's coming up, really, mate, and what's...
Yes.
We are going to be a championship channel after the World Cup, fully fledged championship.
It is quite hard to talk about these games when you don't really see the players at all in the season, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You can just look at the structures of the teams.
I find it interesting because these are the top end of League One, and that might be a market that we're shopping in this season.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so if somebody stands out, you could be looking at
absolutely right.
But so far, when you look at the Stevenage side, I would say nobody's stood out at all because they've not had the chance.
No, that's true. But you do speak highly of the goalkeeper. So if he's to have a good game, there's all that sort of thing to sort of take into consideration. I thought it would look very solid in the previous fixture. All he's had to do this time is pick the ball out at back at net, to be honest. So
he's a good stature for a keeper, and he's a good shot stopper. He's a big lad. He comes out for the ball. He's everything you like at 23-year-old. It's just that we've got a better goalkeeper at 25-year-old at the moment. So he's not going to come to us as a number 2, but he's not worth a lot of money. He's not valued at a lot. But if you're 20,
I'm all right with our goalkeeper setup, to be honest.
I'd have no issues with keeping Davo after what he's done at the end of this season. If you'd have asked me that 10 games ago, I'd have given you a different answer. Probably.
Me too.
And after, not that it has any bearing on it, after meeting him, he's a really nice guy as well. But it's all about how you perform on a pitch, not how nice you are off it.
And that's the balance. And to be fair, if Ty Campbell's reaction is anything to go by, they certainly don't take it personally. Because it's not intended to be.
Not at all.
But he was
as long as you're balanced.
He was great with me, and he's every reason not to be. So,
but you're balanced about it, Jim. When they're good, they're good. You know, it's only. Yeah. I mean, you've never had a down on just one player in a team, have you? Really? You know what I mean?
No, never. Never. Oh, it's a good turn, CDB. Oh, and I'll tell you what, it's a good job that Paggiani got a foot in there, because it looked like he was striking that on target, and Marshall might have had to do something about it. It's out for a corner.
It was good. Were it good? No, it was Paggiani. You're right. Yeah, covering behind.
Yeah.
He's obviously played with good. He played with good before.
He spun good.
Yeah.
It was Paggiani's knee, I think, that cleared it out for a corner. Could have gone anywhere.
Very experienced though, Jiminy Paggiani, through the leagues.
He has. Were he a Salford boy?
He was, mate. Yeah. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0.
I'll tell you what. Was that Ollie Norwood that did all that work? Kyle Wooten in the box.
Lovely finish. Well done, lad.
Paggiani runs his fingers through his brilliant hair. Tell you what. Kyle Wooten was playing centre half tonight, but he's a striker by trade.
And you could tell
now he's their top scorer this season.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely finish into the top corner.
Instinctive, isn't it?
It's
an instinctive finish.
I'm pretty sure it was Norwood that were doing all that messing around with ball, looking after it, looking for a break, and then he chips it in. We'll have to have a little look.
Yeah, it is. It's Norwood.
Norwood takes a touch.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, it wasn't.
That's 27.
Is it Bailey?
It is Bailey.
Well done. Norwood were involved, but I thought he was the one that crossed it. He wasn't. It's a lovely cross from Bailey, and it's like a seated volley from
good.
He's leaning really far back. Really difficult to keep ball under control from there, but he does a good job. Paggiani will be disappointed.
Is it going wide? Is it going wide and Paggiani heads it in? It's close, you know. I think it could be going wide, that.
They might chalk that up as an own goal. Yeah, they're saying it'd be going wide without the intervention.
See, I can't hear the commentary because I've got my headphones in. My earphones, so I can't hear the commentary.
Oh, you need that. It guides me through.
Just let just go with it, I suppose. Blag it.
Aye.
I mean, it's that late me getting into doing it tonight because we didn't really know how we're doing it till what time? About 5:30ish, 6.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So I hadn't even been able to make up. I mean, find any facts.
No,
about anybody.
Make up, find any.
That's a good ball.
It's a lovely ball.
He's off.
He better be. That better be reasonably stopped. Dear me.
Was this Jay Roberts? I've not seen him before. Probably will have. Wow, he's had some clubs, this lad. Jordan Roberts.
How's that?
Aldershot, Bishop Stortford, Inverness, Crawley, Ipswich, Lincoln, Gillingham, Hearts, Motherwell, Stevenage. 338 professional games though, so he's done well. He's had a good career.
Made a career for him, Sen.
Too right.
I think players with a bit of attacking flair have always got half a chance, haven't they?
Yeah, and if they've got a bit of pace as well, Jim, because pace can hide a lack of ability at some point. If you've got pace and ability, you go a long way in football.
What if you've got no pace and no ability?
Well, you're like me and you talking about football.
Never a true word said, mate. Never a true word said.
Don't forget, we have got video of you actually playing football, Jim.
That's right. That's right.
And if anybody, is it out? Did you put that out as a short? You did, didn't you?
I put it out as a short, and then there's the full video on for Platinum Ramblers as well.
Yeah. So if you're not a Platinum Rambler, it might be worthwhile joining to watch Jimmy play at Bramall Lane.
Hey, I tell you what, I might not be the quickest, but
Touch.
They didn't spot some of my late runs or peeling off that centre half.
I think you were running and you just got there late, Jim. I don't think it was a late run.
Possibly.
A good touch though when you got ball, didn't you?
Thanks, mate.
You got a touch on it. Yeah. You cut my commentary out, and my commentary were very flattering for you.
It was, yeah.
More than the shirt was, anyway.
Chuff me, mate. Chuff me.
Hey, when they brought them in, so
any Monjaro sponsors out there want to help us out, then you're more than welcome. But go on. So
Sheffield United have array of shirts, and array of shirts are notoriously very, very small per size. And I would say, I don't know what size Jimmy is, but they go up to 7XL for a reason, array of shirts, because they are that small.
I'm a double XL usually.
Well, they walked in with XLs, which will probably be a medium of anybody else's kits, Nike, whatever.
You mean with training tops?
No, the training tops were all right. I'm on about the kit, the actual shirt.
The training tops were XL. The biggest regular kit was a large.
Ooh, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was going wide. It was going wide. Pierre Gianni's nodded it in.
It's an own goal from Pierre Gianni.
Wotton's unlucky to have that taken off him, though, isn't he, for that finish?
Is. Both of them want it to go to Wotton, don't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah, too right. Yeah, so when they brought the shirts into the changing room and everybody were walking around checking, is there any bigger shirts? There were no bigger shirts. It were awful, wasn't it, to be honest?
No, there were me and a couple of lads, to be fair, ready to fight with people.
There were a couple of big lads. Good lads, though. Really nice.
Yeah, cracking bunch, weren't it, on day?
Hey, Bear could play as well.
Yeah, he could. To be honest, there were a few that were... Chris Blades were a great player.
Chris were very good. Led the team well as well, didn't he, Chris?
Yeah, he did.
Really good.
Fine choice as captain, I thought.
Very good. Great warm-up as well.
Yeah.
Led a great warm-up, he did. Yeah, the kid who scored the goal as well in midfield. He was decent. One of the blonde-haired lad, I can't remember his name now. Liam. Lewis, yeah, good player. It's a good job he had plenty of energy as well, because a lot of lads didn't.
Don't know what you mean.
Oh, I don't mean you, Jim. You had loads of energy on sideline.
I had loads of energy for me 15 minutes that were on.
15?
Sub me sent off.
Yeah, you had to give others a game, though, didn't you?
It's about a team, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest, I did feel a bit like that. Like I didn't need to be on for long. I just wanted to say I'd played up Bramall Lane pitch.
And scored, Jim.
And scored, mate. No spoilers.
So, I mean, this is now fully control for Stockport. It's do what they want now with this, because Stevenage have got to come at him. I'm surprised they're not actually throwing it at him now, because you might as well lose 4 or 5, aren't you, than 2-0.
Half time, you chuck an extra striker on, don't you?
Or 2.
3-0 down.
Yeah, go 4-3-3.
Yeah.
But a narrow, go narrow, or, they're playing a 4-4-2 anyway. Well, they're supposed to be playing a 4-4-2 anyway, Jim, and I hadn't seen the two strikers connect with each other at all.
No.
As a partnership.
It's been really disappointing from Stevenage, to be honest.
Yeah. And they're not even breaking with any pace. They're not playing with any pace. But every time you see Stockport have the ball, they're moving it quickly. They look a far better side. Oh, well done, lad.
Oh, he's done really well there. Stokes.
Going to lay it off.
Bailey shoots.
No.
It's a block by Gianni.
He looks good, this Bailey.
Yeah, he does. This is what I mean. It's worth a watching it, these sort of games. You're going to have a look at him now, aren't you? I can see it, like having a little peruse.
Well, what they're saying now is that Stockport have gone to a 4-3-3. And it does look like that as well.
So what? Tell me about Bailey. What do we know about him? How old is he?
He is. Let me just have a think. I think he's about 26, so he's coming into his prime as a player. Odin Bailey started at Birmingham as a kid. Had a loan at Gloucester. Then went to Forest Green, up in Scotland to Livingston, over to Salford, and he's been at Stockport for 3 seasons now.
Interesting.
And he's a regular. He's played 38 games, 32 games, 44 games.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Yeah, so, a good lad. Looks decent. Stats are good. He's regularly above a 7, ratings. I mean, ratings aren't anything. Whose ratings are they? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
exactly right.
if the same people are rated on the same scales, he's okay. He's doing well. Very rarely drops below a 7. So, fair
It's
play to
usually
that.
on like data points and stuff, isn't it? Successful passes and done on an algorithm and stuff. So it doesn't really, make a lot of sense usually.
Well, it's like you say, you've got to see him play, haven't you? You've got to watch him more than
Sure.
once. But yeah, he looks quite impressive. Looks a good athlete as well.
Yeah, he does. He's played well tonight.
And if you've got him around, he's playing one of the sides around Norwood with his energy. Norwood's laughing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's drop it.
Yeah, I think
City 1-0 up.
it looks like they're playing. Looks like they are playing Aussie a little bit more inside.
Not sure about that.
Well, they had it early on as Aussie was playing like a left forward with Barry on the right. So now they've got Stokes on the right, who they had in the 10 before, and Sidibe up the middle. So now Stokes is on the right, Barry left, Sidibe in the middle as a 3, with Norwood sitting with Osborne and Bailey around him.
That's right.
Which looks about right, doesn't it?
Looks more comfortable for him, doesn't it? More natural for him.
Yeah. And if you're giving Norwood a bit more time on the ball, you can only gain from that.
Very true. Get some comments in a minute. Stevenage free kick comes in. They pick up the second ball on the edge of the box, but it's again good defending from Stockport, really well organised, and Wooten knocks it out for a throw.
I mean, I know he's not been under much pressure, Wooten, but he doesn't look like he's never played at centre half before, does he?
I think he's one of them that, like Dion Dublin used to go back and do a job regularly and stuff.
Like a Warhurst that Wednesday had as well.
Yeah, Warhurst, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a second position for him, really.
I suppose if you play as a striker and then you go to centre half, you know what a striker's going to do, don't you? Because you've got his mindset.
True.
Maybe a little bit,
And there are some traits that are just as powerful. If you're strong in the air as a striker, then it's going to help you as a defender as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're not putting Billy at centre half, are you?
No,
Let's be
you're not.
right. How are you offside from that?
Ridiculous.
That is poor. I'd be interested to know if any of the viewers I've seen anybody that they fancy who think we should have a look at from this first half. Because apart from Bailey, there's not been anybody I'd really take a look at, and nobody apart from the goalkeeper. But that's from watching him in the past for me from Stevenage. So I just wonder if anybody else has seen anything.
Don't have to be a Sheffield United signing either. If you're a fan of any other club, is there anybody that sticks out to you for your club that you think could do a job?
Oh yeah, it's definitely not about Sheffield United signing. It's about anybody you've seen that you'd feel would be a good signing for championship level
player. Yeah,
yeah. Because obviously Ramble FC after the World Cup will be a championship only channel, really.
Yeah,
maybe a bit of international football when it's on, I suppose, Jim. But
with it a bit, yeah.
When does the World Cup start? Is it the middle of June?
About 4 weeks, I think. About 4 weeks.
Okay, so we've got the draw, haven't we, at some point soon as well for the Rambles, because we're all going to have a group, aren't we?
Looking forward to that, mate. Looking forward to that. Hearts have got the same owners as Brighton, says Justin.
Correct. Tony Bloom.
Yeah, and the squad is listed as having a value of about 25 mil. There you go.
I think ours is listed about 54. I think.
Transfer market has a lot higher, but it's way out in terms of what it values our players at. Jack says, did I read correctly that the new financial rules haven't been voted for yet? In the Championship, that's right. There's a vote on Friday. I think it's more or less a foregone conclusion because it suits the majority of clubs to do it. It's the sensible and sustainable way to do it in terms of squad cost ratio. So, yeah, I expect that to be done more as a formality, to be honest. With Rangers and Celtics both valued at over 100 million, which just shows again what a great job McInnes has been doing. I think it's McInnes, isn't it, at Hearts now?
Just a quick one, Jim. I've just looked at Transfermarkt. As you said, I read some other week we were something like 58, 59 million rated at Sheffield United's players. Transfermarkt have got us 132.5 million euros. That's ridiculous.
Look at some of the players though. How much? What he values? The value.
Harrison Burroughs, 10 million euros.
Tom Cannon, something like 8 million or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
You can at least half that.
Yeah, I'd have said so. It'll take every result that isn't 0-0 then, Lee. I will take every result that isn't 0-0. Okay.
Definitely, Aid. Thank you.
Good for Stevenage and Norwood, and Wooten for Stockport. Made team of the season. Wooten is listed as a striker in the team of the season. Yeah. Interesting. Wayne says, can tell there's not much happening on the pitch. Jimmy is in karaoke mode. Yeah, always in karaoke mode though, mate, to be fair. Go on, Stocky, says who is free. Told you 3-0, says Dublin Blade. Lee's taking 2-0 as well, to be honest. Fun fact, Lee is bald and brilliant and takes pictures with Big T's wife. Apparently so. Well, picture.
Well, I think it's AI. I do think it's an AI picture, but
yeah,
you know.
And let's not run with it too much, because if Lee's wife catches this and doesn't quite twig that we're joking about it, and you know Tony's wife catches this or whatever it might be, misconstrues it, then it is a joke.
The funny thing is James actually sat there, but you can't hear it because I've got my headphones in.
Very good. Yeah. That's all right.
So that's why I'm not ducking at the moment for a punch.
Is that a Shiraz, Lee? Presume you've got the bottle there as well. Says
no, it's a Spanish blend.
Nice.
It's called Mucho Mas. It's very nice.
Mucho Mas. I like Robert's Air Miles, says Rich. Yeah.
Yeah, two right, all them teams. Yeah. We're open. No, just dribbles it in. Oh. Makes good room. He gets the ball at the edge of the box. Phillips turns back, makes a bit of room for the shot, and then he just bobbles it to the keeper. It's a poor effort in the end.
He was laughing at our pace and ability comment. Ed says, if you can't play, you coach. And if you can't coach, you scout. Isn't that right, Jimmy? That's bang on, pal. Absolutely.
And if you can't scout, you play rugby.
Yeah. Yeah. And if that's us guys. If things stay the same in the SPL, Hearts are champions. That's great. That is it settled tonight then? Or just settled tonight on these results? I don't know if it's the last game of the season and up there, or whether it's just because of how the results are falling at the moment. James says United shirts go to 6XL in Italian size, which is 2XL and 3XL. I think it'll be better sizes with Adidas, and that suits me. Thom says, did you know that Batman Lou played at Bramall Lane? Did he? Did you
give over? Really?
He did, honest. I think so, according to Thom.
Who managed that team then? Who were managing that to play in there?
Some has been, some never was, probably. 2-0 Hearts, says Jamie and Justin.
2-0 Man City as well. I don't know if you've said that before.
Get in the jam tarts, says Motson. He's the man on the mic. Evening, Aid. Hope you're well, pal, says Jord Motson. Jord Motson, who will be joining me for Hull versus Southampton on Saturday, the 23rd of May, before he goes off on his jollies.
I won't be watching that. I won't be watching it, I'm afraid.
Why?
I'm abroad. I'm on holiday.
You're always abroad. You're away more than Andy the Blade, you.
Well, it's funny you said that, because this Sunday that's just gone is the first time I've slept in my bed on a Sunday for 4 weeks.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Good being away. You should swap notes with him. I bet he's had a few of them and all. 4 weeks tomorrow, the World Cup starts, says Luke. There you go. I weren't far off saying 4 weeks.
No, you were bang on. Bang on.
Yeah, City
What's the-
2-0.
what's-
Celtic make it 1-1. Rangers
What's
make it 1-1.
What's the opening game? Is
Don't
it the
know.
US?
It will be one. It's usually Home Nation that start it off. Let us know if you know in the comments what the opening game is. Tom Cannon is worth a packet of Monster Munch and a Lucozade at best, says Ed. That's absolutely ridiculous for the Man Mountain's best friend. How could you possibly say that?
Strike partner. My
Strike
best
partner,
friend.
correct. Strike partner.
Looked a fantastic pair on the do. Movement together was superb.
Pair of summer.
It's a good connection.
Yeah. Absolutely. Tell you what. Stevenage. You need to sort yourselves out, guys, for second half. This is poor.
That
Half-time.
is everything that Stockport could have asked for, that half. That was easy. Let's be honest. Have they had one shot? That dribble on, it's poor. It's really poor. And the opening game of the World Cup, I've just had a look, is Mexico, South Africa on the 11th of June.
Mexico, South Africa.
8 o'clock kickoff UK. 8 o'clock UK time.
Okay. It'd be interesting to see who gets that. Is that group that won't be necessarily Group A? That'll be just because they're one of the host nations, won't it? So
I'm just trying to find what it just says World Cup round one. It's not really saying the group. One second.
I think for some reason I don't
Group
know.
A. That is Group A.
All right, okay.
Group A.
I don't know why we said it this late because we could have done it earlier, but I'm sure Jamie Dumpling had us down for the 31st of May for the draw as to when we get our groups. That might have just been when everybody can get together. Jamie, let me know in the comments if that's right. Everybody's right in telling us that it's Mexico versus South Africa.
That's a Sunday evening, isn't it? That's a Sunday evening. We're going to be doing that then.
Yeah. Last match in Scotland on Saturday. Will you be in your own bed that night, do you know?
Yeah, we'll be back.
Okay.
We'll be back then.
That's good. Last match in Scotland on Saturday. It's Celtic versus Hearts. Nice. I do love playing away. 2-0 to Stockport, and it is just a matter of time now. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you can only see one team scoring another. Really, you can't see Stevenage doing anything here. They don't even look like they've upped the tempo to go at it. They're 2-0 down, and it's a whimper. It's a real whimper.
So disappointing. If you're a Stevenage fan, way up. Did I freeze then?
A little bit, but
yeah,
from what I can see, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm here. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, if you're a Stevenage fan, you're gutted, aren't you? That they've not really turned up. There's only been a goal in it before kickoff, and they've been distantly the second best. Jamie Dumpling says, "Does anyone know where I can get Now TV Sports Pass for less than £15 for the stream tomorrow? Because a certain stick feels very jumpy currently." Jamie, you don't have to do it. Don't be paying £15 to do a stream. We'll ask somebody else to do it. It's not a problem. I know you like to be, there for your harem, but you don't have to do it, pal.
I actually think Jord were putting himself forward as a standby if required.
And that, Jamie, if you can't do that, then I've no problems doing League One final with you as well, pal. If that's what you want to do. Is that in LA? Says Eve.
It might be in Mexico. I'll find out for you, Eve. We have a look.
31st at Medford.
Yeah, we are doing a lot of the World Cup, aren't we, Jim? The games that are in a decent time, like 8 or 10 o'clock at night, we'll be doing a lot of the games. Not the ones at 5 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
No, it'll be led by whoever's got that group. That's why we're splitting the groups up. We're then going to have ownership of those teams to a degree, and then whoever they're drawn in the knockout stages, it will be Rambler versus Rambler in the Watchalongs. That's the plan anyway, if it all goes as swimmingly as hoped. But Mountain and Dingo have all the 3 a.m. games. Yes, hopefully. I'm doing the stream, says Jamie Dumpling. I know you are currently. What I'm saying, Jamie, is don't worry. Rather than pay £15 to get it on Now TV, don't worry about it. If I'd rather you didn't pay £15 to have just to watch the game and do the stream. USA, Paraguay is in Los Angeles, says Eve. Nice.
Mexico City, Mexico, South Africa.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Would you go on the overlap, Jim? Of course I would. Of course I would. Cal was on it for the EFL special. I haven't seen the full episode yet, but I will watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I did some filming with Cal today, actually, and he was telling us about it. He really enjoyed it. He said it was a really good experience. And yeah, I would definitely go on if they asked me to as well. I think it's great exposure for channels as well, more than anything else.
Who was he on with, Jim? Who were the two in there? Because there's normally two with him.
On the overlap, it was the one where they have the big fan debate where they're all sat on there's like 3 or 4 different levels.
Oh, yeah.
And,
all sat round.
Load of fans, yeah. Which are interesting because obviously he's a Barnsley fan, but he got a championship discussion. So because he's a strong EFL championship creator, he was invited on. And he's always good value, is Cal, anyway.
Are you watching Steve Evans on TV?
Yes, I am.
He looks like a bobblehead now, doesn't he? One of them, because his body's gone so thin from how big he was.
Honestly, mate. He's on jabs, isn't he?
It looks like he's on a jab. I mean, I've been trying to lose weight for 20 months and I've done all right. I've lost 5 stone in 20
You've done
months.
really well.
But hard work, going at gym, cutting out food and stuff like that with my wife. He's not done that quick. Just healthy. That's not healthy.
Yeah, I was going to say it might have been done naturally, but it's not healthy if he has done it that way.
No.
Oh, I'm just getting some pictures sent through from John Asquith about Forge tomorrow. 2-day conference that I'm going on. Really looking forward to that.
Oh, is that why Lou's running the stream tomorrow night?
Yes, it is.
Ah, nice one.
It is. So,
Enjoy that.
here's a question for you. Steve Evans, it might have shown on screen. Apologies if it has. You might already know. Who is he managing now?
I know this.
You do. I'm sure you do. But it's a test.
Right. I'm going to say Bristol Rovers then. It's not Bristol Rovers. Is it Cambridge? It's not Cambridge, is it? I can't think. I do know it though. Go on. Who is it?
Give me a final answer.
Bristol Rovers.
Correct.
Yeah.
You doubted yourself as well. Never doubt yourself.
I did, but then I thought he's not stupid enough to put Jake Eatles in there like them at Cambridge have. So, yeah.
Cal was called an EFL expert. That's a push. I'll give you that. No, he knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff. He does know his stuff, yeah.
He does. What's impressive to me about Cal, and I don't mind complimenting him, not that he'd probably pay me the same respect, but it's his knowledge of not just the entire championship, but League One as well. And I appreciate he supports a League One side, so he's much more au fait with the league. But I think his in-depth knowledge of certain players and teams' playing styles and what they're like.
Yeah.
It's really, he knows his stuff, he does, and he deserves the success that he's having. It's an EFL discussion about the playoffs. Yeah, it is.
He knows his stuff, Jim. He knows his stuff as long as it's not about Harrogate Town, because he doesn't know much about them at all, does he?
He's obviously, as you know, I am 1/3 of a podcast with Cal and Connor. We do proper football. If you're not already following, please do go and support us over on that channel. And Cal is a great man to know in terms of good connections, put it that way.
Oh.
And he is currently negotiating a very decent deal for us in terms of potential sponsorship as well. So
Lovely.
Watch this space. What a boy he is. 5 stone in 20 months is incredible, says Jamie Dumpling. It is incredible, and it should be commended.
The first 2 or 3 were quite easy. The others after that were a lot more difficult.
The thing is, though, you do it the right way, I think, because you don't. You eat sensibly and you stay on track for the majority, but you still enjoy yourself, don't you? You still have a few beers and
match days.
And
just match days. Normally,
is that all it is. You allow yourself.
Yeah, just match days. Yeah.
Yeah, but what about holidays as well? Because you go on holiday every other week.
I'm not your dad.
You are. You're getting there.
Oh, no, it's just short breaks, isn't it? They're not holidays.
Yeah, little jaunts, he calls them. Little jaunts. Just a little get together with lads.
Yeah, I mean, your dad goes to Benidorm, I went to Scarborough and Bridlington. There's a difference, isn't there? There's levels.
Well, I don't know, because you were probably doing exactly the same thing. You were playing
golfing.
golf and drinking beers.
Oh,
and
no.
he takes his golf clubs and drinks beers. So
Yeah.
he didn't even have to take his golf clubs anymore. He used to tell me mum we were going on a golfing holiday. He never got his golf clubs out. So, evening, lads. I know it's football chat, but how cold is it for the middle of May? Big T. It is very cold, pal. Oh, are you working tonight, T? That might be it. Have you got to work tonight? It's a Wednesday, maybe not. Yeah, I hope you're not. I hope not stood out in this. It's been hailstone in here. I was saying at the beginning of the stream.
Surely he can stand inside casino, can't he, and just stop him from coming in from inside. If he's on casino, he does casinos now and again, doesn't he, Tony?
I wonder if he's working at Grosvenor. I wonder if he works Grosvenor at Sheffield. You'll have to let me know, T. Aid says 6.5 stone lost since he left Rotherham. 6.5 stone since he left Rotherham. Proper football with the Leeds hater, fake Leeds fan, and fake taxi man. There's no need for that, Ed.
Fake taxi?
Yeah, there's no need for that.
No.
Don't call me that, fake taxi. It's out of order. This is a family channel. Fake Leeds fan and a Leeds hater. Yeah, I can't say any fairer than that, to be honest.
I don't think he's a fake Leeds fan, is he, Connor? He does feel it, doesn't he? He just don't go.
Yeah, that's it's ridiculous. When them two get arguing, shut up, I go to games, and that's it. Connor's shut down.
Well, Callum even comes to our games now and again, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does. Yeah, he will be now.
Right.
He's a big mascot. So
Why did we finish above them, points wise?
we finished not points wise. I think we were 13th. They were 15th. I think.
So that because I put that forward, didn't I, on proper football? Is that
I
actually?
need to find that. I need to find that because he's denying he ever agreed to it.
Well, he was up for it, and you were against it when I put it through.
Right. Well, I'll just clip that bit where he's up for it. And
You didn't say no. You just went, "Oh, I'm not too sure." You know what I mean? But he were all over that. So if he's got to do it, he's got to do it, hasn't he?
I think so. I bet it's a
I
bet.
agree. Yeah. Especially in a lovely new Adidas kit as well. It looked fantastic.
It'll look well. It'll look well. Anthony, did you go to All Saints, Heaton Norris? Random. Mental well-being break, says Aid. Don't know what that's in reference to, but it is. I believe is it Mental Health Awareness Week, something like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Show something we posted about that in our chat earlier this week. It's beautiful here and has been all day, says Dave Morwood. 6.5 stone in 15 months. Jesus.
Is that
Aid that
Steve
says he's
Evans?
lost 6.5 stone since he left Rotherham? I don't know. Let us know, Aid. Let us know what situation is there, to be honest. Don't know if you were joking or whether you've actually done that drop, because that's... Oh! It's Steve Evans he's on about. Of course it must be. 6.5 stone lost since he left Rotherham.
Some going.
14 months. I thought the mascot bet was on Yorkshire's finest episode. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah, it's not. Has it been 14 months since he left Rotherham?
It's a lot of weight in that little time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's not healthy. Big T says, yes, I'm on my way to work at the casino, so I'll be inside, but walking there now, and it's silly cold. Bloody hell, lad. I have been invited to a gig at the Grosvenor. Let me just see if I can get it to you. You'll have to find out if you're working for me. It is... Oh, it's not till Saturday 30th. Saturday 30th. We'll have to see if I can make it. Be nice if you're working though. If Anthony's from Stockport, I think I went to school with him. It's Stu. Anthony is Big T, and there's no Stockport about him. I'll tell you that if I know Stu. He left Rotherham at the end of March last year. Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve Evans. Bloody hell, 6.5 stone in 14 months.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
Too much. Way too much. I won't mind it. There you go. He swims, runs and walks his dogs every day and completely changed his diet. Wanted to be able to see his grandkids grow up. I've no doubt that he does that, but I also think he's aided his weight loss. Nobody can convince me that he's not been... And there's no wrong with jabbing if that's the way you want to do it. I just think he's got to... as long as he's healthy. That's the main thing about it. You've got to be so careful with stuff like that. I'm not saying don't do it. More power to anybody that wants to do it or can afford to do it or anything like that. As long as you've checked it out and it's healthy for you, I'm not. You do you. Because he looks better for it. It's just I hope he's healthy with it rather than just he's a big man in a thin man's body now. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that to be the case. So
you would hope that with all the staff at the football clubs he's at, that the fitness and nutrition guys would be helping him anyway. You'd hope so.
Yeah,
you know, and he'd be getting some good advice on whatever he's taking. But there's people that actually need it, so you know, good luck to everybody who's doing it.
Yeah, agreed. Dublin Blade says, whenever I see Carl, all he says about the other team is the crap and Tana getting in playoffs, and you pick up his accent. That's probably true. He now thinks since Daniel Stendel's gone in that they're going to win the league, so get ready for that. Spamming every stream that we do. They're about to kick off in second half here. Ben says, have you guys seen that Wednesday are after Didsey? They've no chance of getting Didsey. I'll be amazed. I'll be absolutely amazed. And we're off. Hasty says, if Southampton have spied on other teams, they have to be kicked out. How can any other football fans think their cheating is okay? What do you guys think? Lee?
I don't mind it. I think it's a competitive edge. I think Middlesbrough should do better with their security. I think it's more on Middlesbrough. I think, you know, it's not, you wouldn't want it if it was against your team, but you just hope that your club would have better security to stop somebody coming onto your grounds and spying with a phone cam on your training session, basically.
Absolutely couldn't agree more.
You know, I don't think they should get kicked out. Do I think they should get fined? They should get fined like Leeds did, 200 grand.
Yeah.
You've set a precedent already, so stick to your precedent. And if 200 grand makes them 120 million from getting promoted, it's a great gamble.
Risk worth taking, isn't it? Risk worth taking. I completely agree. I think that it is now a rule breach, so I understand why people are kicking off about it. But if you're leaving it open to discretion on the punishment, then you've boxed yourself into a corner, haven't you? So unless you say that if a team is to commit this offence, they will be expunged from the playoffs, or they will be fined or docked points retrospectively, and that might affect whether they're in the playoffs or not. It's not that. It's discretionary, so the EFL will do nothing about it other than a monetary fine, no doubt, and it'll be allowed to carry. I am with Lee, though. I think it's a bit of a storm in a teacup, to be honest. I think you get to watch them for 46 games a year anyway, so it's not really a huge deal, because don't get me wrong, there's that much tech around now. They will have done analysis to death on each other in terms they'll be able to collect games from all 46 games, tapes from all 46 games, get them played, find out who's dropping into what spaces, how often, all the stats on all the players. It's how much information do you need, really? I don't think it's marginal gains. And yes, it's immoral, but that's worst. It's immoral.
Immoral's not always illegal.
Correct. And it's not. It's not illegal, is it?
No.
It's a rule breach. It's a break. They've broken rules and punish them for that. But the crime itself, it's got to fit the punishment's got to fit the crime.
And there is precedence.
Yeah, there is
precedence.
They might get a 7-figure fine, but that'll be as much as it goes.
Still a great gamble.
Of course it is. I lost 7 stone and cycled to Windermere from Oldham. Performance-related helps. Oh, love that. Love that, Stu. Well done, pal.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Aid says, I lost 2 stone in 12 weeks when training for the Leeds Marathon last year. Well done, pal.
Well done, pal. Yeah, that's well done. I can't run, so that's not for me. I do a lot of walking on a inclined treadmill. Is my main thing.
You left me a voice note while you were doing that other day, didn't you?
Well, it were like every breathing. I thought you were going to get cops on me, to be honest.
Tell straight away you'd been at gym. Wow.
I was actually on it at the time.
I thought you might have been. Might have been. Should be a heavier fine because it's a rule now. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't Bobby, who used to be in the Platt chat, spy on United at Shirecliffe when Ings came in? Yes, he did, mate. Yeah, that's fair.
That's Dumpling's role now, though, isn't it? He's moving that way on as well, isn't he? He's moving up there.
Yeah. Ray says, I gained 3 stone without any effort. How about that, lads?
That's why I had to lose 5. That's the thing.
I salute you, Ray. Fair play, says Stu. Absolutely right. Get a bike. It helps and doesn't get boring. I have thought about that actually.
Oh, yeah, well, them seats, the killers for a bloke my size.
You get a gel seat though, can't you?
I need a gel backside and he might a gel seat. And don't BBL me, Aid.
Saying
Don't
nothing.
put no BBL
Saying
on.
nothing. Saying nothing about your BBL. Right, come on then, Stevenage. What you got? My guess is note, but I'm hoping rather than expecting.
Yeah, I can't see anything from this. From what we saw first half, there don't seem many other plans that they can put out there. I'm just gonna have a look on the bench, see if there's anybody that I recognise on the bench. It says here they've gone to a 4-1-4-1. So what's that gonna bring him? They're just trying to stifle Norwood, maybe.
It's ridiculous. To be fair, you need 3 goals. Let's go 1 striker up top.
Crazy, absolute crazy. So looking at the bench, Ashby Hammond, James Wilding, Lubala, Patterson, Sweeney. I've heard of Sweeney. Lee Thompson, I think it is. And is it Harvey White?
No idea.
But
No idea.
nobody jumps off that, is going to change a game for you.
Well, I don't know a lot at starting lineup, so I'm not going to know bench, to be honest.
Well, there's only a couple there that I know, so or have heard of, not know. Like I say, as a championship channel, this is more to see what's coming up in it, Jim. Like you said, it's not. We haven't got the knowledge of it. This is where we could probably have done with Cal, to be fair.
Yeah. Don't say that. He's doing a watch along himself.
Oh, is he? He's rubbish. Don't go to his channel.
He doesn't know what he's
Absolute rubbish.
talking about, that kid.
He's a no-note.
Yeah, he knows no, that kid. He's probably turned it off, to be honest.
Yeah, he probably would have. It's all over. Right, I'm off.
It's done.
He has done that before, hasn't he? He has turned it off
he has.
before, hasn't he, when it's a bad game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. He's young, isn't he? Is Barnsley signing Windass now then, next season? Now Stendhal's back.
I bet they wish they could. Well,
Yeah.
I asked him about McGoldrick, and he says, "Yeah, I bet we try and keep
Oh,
McGoldrick now."
They've just got him behind. Ball across. It's a decent ball. It's not a great ball. It's a decent ball. But it's the first bit of attacking play, really, that we've seen from him since the end of the first half.
Yeah, it is. That
Well,
was
about 10 minutes from the end of the first half, yeah. But still, it's comfortable for the keeper in the end.
Yeah, he knows a couple of people at Barnsley. So I was asking him about Stendhal, and he was saying that it looks like McGoldrick's going to be offered a deal now.
Good.
Because Stendhal's in, and McGoldrick were waiting to give Barnsley opportunity to offer him something.
Let's be honest. The state we were in, Sheffield United, that is, as we Sheffield United fans, this season, Dizzy would have done the job for us.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. The thing they've got to do is they've got to use him sparingly.
Yeah.
What they've done is they've relied on him all season and flogged him. He's still won the Player of the Year, and he's likely finished the top goal scorer and stuff like that. But you've got to look after him. He's 38. He can't be playing 90 minutes Tuesday, Saturday.
Good lad.
Charlie Good has just had a shot, and it's that far off target. He smashed scoreboard, and it blacked it out for a second in a section.
It weren't long ago Stockport were non-league, weren't it? 2 or 3 years ago.
So yeah,
3 or 4.
I want to say 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But it's not long since at all.
You do find that a lot, don't you? These teams that come up from non-league do
Yeah.
pretty well, don't they? They do pretty
A
well.
lot of people saying York will go really well next season.
I'd be happy to
Rochdale
see
might
that.
do well. Yeah.
Got a nice little setup, York. We went to see him, didn't we, this against
Yeah.
Sheffield United beginning of the season. Lovely little setup.
Yeah,
Bit out of the way. But nice setup.
Yeah, it is. It's away from centre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matt Phillips.
A good player still.
Go on then.
Nice ball. Well
We
done.
can make some happen.
That's their best bit of play in this
Yeah,
game.
it is. Norwood defending it. Well done.
Yeah, well done. Good cover. I don't think he's getting a shot on target anyway, that kid. He's got a defender outside of him anyway.
Matt Phillips did really well there.
He looks bigger than I remember. Bigger and broader.
Stocky. Yeah,
Can't
he
remember
does.
him that big, yeah.
Like a fever dream. Corner. It's over Good's head.
What are we doing here?
My word.
Louis
And here
Barry.
comes Stockport.
Cheating again.
I'll take him on then.
Oh, he's
Nice
on
little
time.
slip
Someone's-
ball.
Oh,
He stopped to look himself. He thought he were offside. I tell you what, Stevenage are just second to everything here.
yeah, not good.
Stopping it. They're freezing. Reacting to what Stockport are doing.
I know they finished 6th in the league, 7th in the league, but they do look like they lack quality, don't they?
Oh,
They probably relied on that defensive record and just nicking a goal, you know.
there's a distance between these two sides, isn't there?
Massive. I mean, it were only 2 points over a season, but it's a gulf, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is a gulf.
Corner to Stockport. Should be all Stevenage this half. Stockport should not get a kick because they should be on autopilot trying to protect a lead, a 3-goal lead, which you tend to find in games like this. Stevenage aren't good enough to put them under that kind of pressure. And
You know,
it's more likely that Stockport are going to get another at this rate. Handball, that bite looks, well, it's gone out for a corner anyway.
This should just be Stevenage just air raiding it, shouldn't it? Should be getting it into box as much as they can. Get the big boys on. Just see what drops.
Put 3, maybe even 4 up front. Warner could have had 4 strikers on by now.
Yeah, would, yeah. And just hit it to them. Hit the channels or hit it into the box.
Yeah, and if they catch us on break, then we take it on chin, don't we?
Yeah. Well, you just keep 1 midfielder and 2 centre halves, and the rest have got to go, haven't they?
Yeah.
Good size, isn't he, that Marshall?
Yeah, he is. Good head clear. Stockport corner. Can Stevenage come away? No, they can't. Everything falling to a Stockport body at the minute.
Look at the time. Look at the time he's got there. And you're chasing the game?
You don't want to press Ollie Norwood.
Dear me. That's lovely. That's a nice ball again.
Pass from Bailey, that is.
He looks decent, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, it's a one-off game. It's the first time we've really seen him, and these aren't up too much in there, but he's played well. You can only see what you're up against. You can only play against it, so...
Justin, with an update. Cal's actually ended his watch-along.
Has he really?
I think so. Oh, dearie me.
Send him a link to come on here.
He's not coming on.
We couldn't do it with language.
No, we couldn't. For a family channel.
That beat machine gets some rate use, you know, when you record a show with him.
He has stopped it and all. What an idiot.
Can you tell him to signpost all them watching that over to here?
Yeah, just redirect him, Cal, if you don't mind. Stu says, mate, I was 22 stone down to just below 16. But find Jim's CAC, but bikes are better. Mine was called Charlotte, but she didn't put out, so I got a real bike. Deary me. Deary me. Family channel. Carl says Stockport were in National League North a few seasons ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy.
Correct.
They're here again now. I know they've been well back financially, but, you know. Stockport came out of the National League year before Wrexham. They were in non-league for around 14 years, which was around 3 years ago.
Wrexham were in for about 15, weren't they? Wrexham were in for about 15
Yeah,
years.
they were there a long time. Stockport came out of the... Ed says, if things stay this way in the SPL, Celtic will have to beat Hearts by 3 goals on the final day. Love that. Come on, Stocky, says Stu. Batman Lou says, huge gulf from here to the Championship as well, gents. Growing like the one between the Premier League and the Champ. Barry has played well here. At the next level, it looked like a fart could blow him over. He did.
I think that Birmingham are proof of that fact this year as well. You know they come up flying from the Championship and to the Championship from League One and spent all that money and still, what did they finish mid-table around us?
Yeah, not far away, about 10th, I think.
And probably spent, I don't know, two times what we did, maybe more.
Yeah, 30 odd million, I think. Jimmy swore on Proper Football that came out today. Did I? Not like me, that. Not like me. Up the mighty pool, says Callum Rage quitted the stream because he finished 67th in the half-time blue kit, and someone called Cal's Poo won. Okay. Right, nice. That blue kit thing is ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous. Like a kid's game that he plays with people. Half-time, he started doing a quiz, then just quit. Thank you all for joining me, though. That Dave Morwood.
Oh, how has he not scored? Is that
You've
Charlie
got to
Good?
score. You've got
What
to
a lovely
score,
ball
Charlie
in that
Good.
is. So it's the ball. They've got the ball. Work the ball to the right. He cuts inside on his left. Drops a ball into the box around the penalty spot. Dropping to the 6-yard box. Charlie Good picks it up. Hits it first time towards goal, straight at the keeper.
3 yards
He's got
out.
to score. He's got to score.
That'd have at least made it a bit interesting.
Yeah, and that is by far the best chance. And again, Stockport just take the ball, and now they've calmed it down. They've stopped in the first half. They were really attacking at pace. They're playing a lot more tempered pace now. Well done, keeper.
Celtic winning now, 2-1. Not surprised, Jamie. I think Hearts messed up drawing last weekend, says Luke, and that'll cost them the title. Johnny says, evening chaps, who'd have thought an Osborne assist for Barry? I know.
A Norwood assist? No, it wasn't a Norwood assist, was it? It was a Bailey assist, wasn't it?
Bailey assist, yeah.
Straight at the keeper.
Oh.
You've got to think if that was the other way around and that were Kyle Wootton coming in on that, instead of Charlie Gould, you'd think that'd be a goal.
Yeah, absolutely. He buries it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even connect properly with it. It looks like it's his toe end, really.
In swinger from Stockport then for the corner. It's cleared. Not very well, though.
Matt
Stevenage
Phillips,
still come away with it. Done well there. That Matt Phillips.
It was Matt Phillips, yeah.
Yeah, of course it was. Only player we had a bit about him for Stevenage.
3 subs. 3 coming on. Taking a right back off. Oh, they're bringing a right back on. They're taking Pattendon off.
Harvey White, Louis Tomlinson, they said, and somebody else.
Oh, Louis Thompson.
Thompson, yeah. Louis Tomlinson's in One Direction. They're not bringing him on. Well, they might be.
I was telling someone down a train. I think we're going to London. And I was telling them, they said, we were talking about who we'd seen live pop stars. And I said, I saw Prince live in 92 at Main Road, and he's now died. I said, I saw Whitney Houston at Sheffield Arena in 93. She's now died. And the bloke said, do you fancy going and watch One Direction? So I don't think you're a fan.
What did you think to Whitney Houston?
I only went because Jane wanted me to go, because I bought them for Jane's birthday, the tickets. And I was hoping she'd go with her sister, but she asked me to go. And probably the best singer I've ever seen in my life. She was fantastic. Not my type of music, but just absolute quality.
That's exactly how I thought it would have gone. I remember Cammy going to see it with Anne, his wife, and being really disappointed, saying that she lip synced all the way through.
What, in 92?
I don't think it was 92. I think it was later on.
All right, yeah. Yeah, 92, she sang about 5 or 6 songs just a cappella on her own. No music. She was incredible. Really good.
She's brilliant, isn't she? Oh, she was incredible.
Yeah.
What a voice.
Yeah. It was just different levels again.
He said he was really disappointed because he expected that as well. But he said she lip synced everything.
Yeah, she really did. And the Prince one in 92 at Main Road is the best concert I've ever seen in my life. It was 4 hours long, 2 hours. Really good. He came on a floating bed, which Prince does, doesn't he? Yeah. Or did, I should say. It was very good, mate. Very good.
How well do you think Huddersfield will do next season? All depends on your manager appointment for me. I think you've got a good foundation. Well, the club's very strong at the level. I think he'll be backed well by the owner. I think he's proven that in terms of what he's done with the previous 2 managers. I think you've got to get the appointment right. You've got to get it right.
I read something about the fans and a lot of the players or staff are looking at they want to keep what they've got in place now with John Stead and another guy who's coming in as interim. So that have done quite well since they've come in. That's what I read that today, but I can't see it.
No, not if they want. And look, it's always a gamble, isn't it? I would be much. They've had a gamble with Lee Grant. It didn't work.
Yeah.
They've appointed Manning, who had a decent reputation, but has obviously had a lot of things going on in his personal life. I think they need a proven commodity at the level. Somebody like Paul Warne would be a good shout for me, pinching from MK Dons.
Yeah. I tell you, it would be good for him, but he's in the job. If they get rid of him, which I don't think it would be somebody like Eki, that ilk of a manager who builds a club.
I don't think they could.
No, I mean that ilk of a manager.
Yeah,
that type of a manager who builds a club.
Absolutely right.
Because they used to have a good youth system, but now they only have an under 18s, I think. They bring in from, or under 21s, they bring in from players who are released from big academies at 18. They've gone to that model.
Go on, Phillips. Matty Phillips now. Stevenage.
That's good defending, that is. Really good defending. That's a nice touch by Louis Barry as well.
Louis Barry again with a lovely touch.
You know, this Louis Barry, were he supposed to be at Barcelona as a kid as well? Or
He was.
was it?
Went to Barcelona, yeah.
It was at Barcelona, yeah. Mind you, that Zach Brunt did as well, didn't he? He was a player that were all over the place. Oh, Norwood.
Great effort from Ollie Norwood, outside box towards near post top corner.
Look at the space, though.
Forces Marshall to make a save and push it wide for a corner. They've given Ollie Norwood 10 yards here.
That's crazy.
He's best ball player in league. Best player on ball in league, and you give him that. That's ridiculous.
I don't see what Stephen have. Obviously they've come forward a little bit, but what have they changed really here? There's a third of the game left, and they're out of the game. They're totally out of this.
Norwood, they're just playing it around now. Stockport looking after the ball. That's a free kick. That's a really poor challenge. Got to be a booking. Got to be a booking. It's a really poor one.
Yeah, he is. Kemp.
Yeah. Roman's brother. Saw Roger Waters do the wall at the MEN. Nice. Luke says, if Hearts had beat Motherwell, they would have only needed to avoid losing by 3 goals to Celtic. There you go. Carl says, precisely the same thing happened with me, Lee. I bought my girlfriend 2 tickets to Diana Ross, hoping her sister would go with her. She didn't. I did, and it was a nightmarish gig.
Oh.
There you go.
I think I got lucky then, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you might have. I know I'd rather see Whitney and Diana Ross. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a great ball in. It's just cleared by Stevenage. Stockport come again. Come again. Crossed in from Ozzy. It's too deep.
Ooh. It's a foul.
Norwood's too late there. It's got to be a free kick. You were late there, Norwood. Deb says, question for Lee, without looking at his computer, can he remember when Charlie Good came to United and where from?
He came from Brentford.
Yes, he did. And when was it?
I would say about 4 seasons ago.
Was it not the 18-19 season?
It can't have been that long ago, can it? Surely.
We're
2026. That's 7 years ago.
When we went up?
No, I think it was a year we didn't go. When it was Eki. Again,
Not sure.
Off the top of my head, I'm not going to look. You tell us.
Yeah, tell us, Debs. It were definitely Brentford. You're right with Brentford shout.
Yeah.
I think they signed him from Northampton.
Yeah, and he went. Did he go back to Northampton on loan after us? Something
Yeah,
like that.
possibly,
He went down, didn't he? Colchester or something like that.
Louis Barry coming off now, getting a standing ovation. He's played well,
Not
Louis
even-
Barry.
Not even broke sweat though, has he? He's not had to break
No.
sweat against these tonight.
What a shot, Ollie. That's an EastEnders tackle, says Dave Morwood. I'm watching the game through Lee's glasses. 2022, when he played 2 games.
4 years ago. There you go. That was a good guess, wasn't it?
Jack Diamond, you were a good guess, mate. Jack Diamond's on for Louis Barry. First gig I went to was Machine Head, says Stu. My brother threw me into the mosh pit. Good times. Not the same genre, but a similar curse, says Johnny. Saw Nirvana, Kurt's gone. Saw Linkin Park, Chester's gone. Saw Soundgarden, Chris Cornell's gone. Better not go to another.
I'd like to see all of them. The one I wanted to see, I would have liked to see them, but the one I wanted to see were Pearl Jam, and it was going to be at Hyde Park, but then COVID happened and they cancelled.
Bloody hell. Michael Jackson for me.
Never a massive fan. Never a massive fan.
My dad's not. My dad's not a fan. January 22, says Debs. It was the last time we went up, I think, says Luke Sublade. Yes. Here we go. Stevenage being forced back again. Right back.
Stockport,
to Marshall. Poor kick.
Even Stockport's press is putting them under pressure. You know what I mean? It's working. Whereas they're standing off them, Stevenage, Stockport are on top of them all the time.
Yeah, they are. Saw Pearl Jam way back when, mid-90s, says Johnny.
Love to see that.
Yeah, they've been good Pearl Jam in concert. Have you seen Def Leppard?
No, again, not really my thing.
Me neither, but I won't mind. I think it'd be a decent gig.
My mate Mike went the other year and said that he's gone now, Joe Elliott, voice wise.
Yeah.
Says, but he said, because he's a big fan of Def Leppard, and he said they were fantastic live, but it's gone a bit now. That's one of the reasons I went to see James this year, because you want to see him before his voice starts to go, and they were outstanding.
Well, not according to the James connoisseur.
God, he's been a lot more than I've been, hasn't he?
He was disappointed at that gig.
And I thought they were great, but it's the first time I've ever seen them, so he's seen them a lot. Your dad.
Bloody Smoke and Light show. What's that all about? Here we go. They're in behind now, Stevenage, and it's cleared again. They have not laid a glove on Stockport.
He played a blinder, your dad, an all-in pub, because he couldn't get to the bar, but you could order. It was Wetherspoon, so you could order on your phone. Well, I don't know how to work this. Oh, don't worry, Andy, I'll get them for you. So I ended up buying him his beers. Played a blinder. It might not have been exactly like that, but don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Correct. Yeah, he always says that as well. Saw Metallica, MEM again. Saw Def Leppard at the Lane with Motley Crue. Very nice, Luke. That weren't so long ago, I think, were it? I'm sure they were it 5 years since. Something like that. You could have a change of heart.
It shows you where this game's gone from the first half to now. We're talking about gigs. It's a bit of a non-event now, isn't it? Really, after the 3-0 up.
I didn't think we'd be talking about Whitney Houston the second half, I have to say.
Well, they're going to bring her on up front because she'll do better than the strikers have at the moment.
You know. Yeah, I can't read that one. Who's free?
I'm still quite impressed with this keeper, though. I still quite like him. He's not had much chance, has he, with anything? He's done well in his box when balls come in. So
yeah,
I wouldn't mind us looking at him if Cooper had as good a season this season as last, and people were looking at him.
I'm delighted we keep Cooper next season.
Yeah, me too. It's a shame he got injured, and he's been carrying for a long time. We had a little chat with him, and he let us into the fact that he'd had a little bit of a knock, and then unfortunately he got a different knock that kept him out. But you could tell something wasn't 100%, couldn't you, this season?
That's right. Crossed in from Stevenage, cleared, shot, blocked. Blow me neckers. Corner to Stevenage. Can they do out with it? My guess, no.
No, yeah. Definitely not. I mean, what you doing, Charlie Good?
Charlie Int. I'll tell you what, though. We are 6 subscribers away from the next milestone of 3,200. So thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight. And if you're not already subscribed, please do. That would greatly help us out.
We're trying to get a push to 3.5 by the World Cup, which is going to be hard to do now. But it'd be nice to be at 4 after the World Cup, wouldn't it? Get a few.
I think that's achievable, you know. I think that's achievable.
After the World Cup, yeah, I do. Because we're going to put a lot of effort into this World Cup.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be loads of coverage. Loads of it.
I mean, you've got Countdown to Kick Off coming. Countdown to Kick Off. You're doing, what other shows have you got, Jim, as well?
Head to Head prediction show.
Yeah.
We'll be doing watch-alongs.
Oh, Jim, something's happened.
No, it hasn't. I pressed the wrong button.
I could say I thought we were delayed then. What's gone off?
I'm an idiot. That's what's happening.
I'm going to try and get a bet on.
Don't follow for my technical ability, whatever you do. Look at this. I've even changed colours to match new colours. There you go.
So there's a countdown to kick off for England games, isn't there? So
the presser, 90 after 90 for England games where anybody will be able to call in. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I think we're going to have a really good throw at it this time.
And is that all on Ramble FC, Jim?
All on Ramble FC, mate.
Brilliant.
All on Ramble FC. There'll still be all Blade stuff on Blade Ramble. We're not stopping with transfer talk, and we've got 10-minute transfers, touchy subject, rumour has it, and another one. I forget off the top of my head.
Well, 3 Mardy Blades will continue as well, won't it?
Oh, transfer tracker.
Oh, transfer tracker, yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, no, yeah.
No, we are. We've just got to sort it out, haven't we? We've got to sort out what we're doing exactly.
Yeah, the plan is for a weekly transfer show.
Yeah,
on
definitely.
Other championship clubs that, or just in the championship basically, and talk about the main transfer deals in the championship, how it'll affect them, how it'll affect us as a club as well. I like it.
An interesting show, that, yeah.
It will now that I've got the stat man on there with me. So
yeah, I'll be sending you stuff through. Cheers, Lee. Thank you.
Oh dear, somebody's got to do research. Should be me, I suppose. Sup, boys, says Ramaman. That Louis Barry looks a good player. Who's covering the Iran games? He says, not me, mate.
I'm going to end up with that. I know I'm going to end up with that. Oh, Paul Mountain. Not hopefully. Sorry, Paul.
Paul just refused to do it. We were saying this the other night. I'm not doing that. I'm going to watch all England games. Fair enough. I had to take my daughter to see Puddle and Mud and Corn as she wasn't 18 and couldn't hear properly for nearly 2 days afterwards. Puddle and Mud are good. I used to like Puddle and Mud when I was growing up.
They've only had one song, haven't they? Oh, what a mistake that is.
Oh.
He's in behind. Right back. Oh, it's a terrible pass.
Shoot. Oh, good save. Matty Phillips.
It's straight down pipe, though, for keeper, isn't it, really?
It is. It is.
Oh, that's terrible.
Aid says, if you want a keeper, there's a French keeper who has 2 championship winners' medals available on a free this summer. He's called Ilian Melier. No, thank you.
No, thanks. I think he might struggle to get a decent club anywhere.
Yeah, I do. He'll go back to France, won't he, and get a Middle League club there, I would have thought. Yeah. USA. It will happen, y'all. Your shows are fabulous. Thank you, Eve. Appreciate that. 4,000 is going to happen so fast. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
And if you want to keep up to date with everything that's coming up on the channels, if you have X or are on X, if you follow at Ramble FC and at Blades Ramble, if you're a Sheffield United fan, that'll keep up to date with all the shows that are coming up daily and weekly.
Brilliant, mate.
We ought to actually have something we could put up on bottom for that, Jimmy, if we can make something, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm having a few thoughts about redesigns and stuff, but I always am.
It doesn't
Stockport
stop,
making
does
a
it?
couple of changes. Say again, mate.
It never stops. You get
No,
One-
always got to keep evolving, mate.
1% improvements.
Absolutely right. Jamie Vargas says, hello from Dallas, Texas. Hello. Hello to you. Howdy, as they say around your parts, or the stereotypical assumption from me is that you say that around your parts.
Jamie, just a question, Jamie. What is it like with the World Cup happening in the USA this year? What's the feeling in America, especially if you're from Texas? So it's more of a football area than up the north, I would have thought, because of the Mexican communities that are around in the south. What's the feeling about the World Cup coming to America? It'd be nice to get your view on that.
Good shout, mate. Good shout. Johnny says, sounds like you've got some good shows lined up for the World Cup. Can see a number of subscribers rising easily. Think a lot switched off from football at the moment. Been one of those seasons. Absolutely right. Understandably so as well. Matt Phillips' season is over as Labala comes on to replace him. Who won the first leg, says Ben. Stockport won it 1-0. It's now 3-0 on aggregate, pal.
And what a scruffy goal that was as well. Really bad communication in the defence after a comedic fall by the Stockport striker breaking through on goal. Fell over on the edge of the box. All the defenders left the ball rolling, and Ben Osborne, as he does, working his socks off, just toe poked it back past the keeper into the net. It was a crazy goal, though, wasn't it? Just crazy.
Howdy, partner, says Stu. Is Matteo Joseph back at Leeds? No idea. Still on loan at Mallorca, says Aid. There you go.
Not the worst place to play football, is it?
No. McBurney got best deal at Las Palmas.
Oh, yeah. If he'd have stayed there, we were talking about going to watch a Las Palmas game, but we went to Valencia instead this year. We did Mallorca about 2 years ago to watch Mallorca as well. That was all right.
Yeah.
Not that I go away a lot.
No, you're never away, are you? No. Tickets are overpriced, says Jamie, and are pushing out the common fan. This is the most expensive World Cup ever.
Wow.
It's crazy, isn't it? You get it in your country and you think that you're finally going to get to experience a World Cup and you price it out yourself.
There should be something like 50%. 50% should be of affordable value to go to normal fans, normal people.
Absolutely right.
Because football is the game of the people, but it's been taken over by businesses.
Dave Morwood says, just put puddle and mud on my phone set next door. Neighbour's car alarm off. Also that too. Oh, Justin says, as an American, it's mixed feelings, but I think that's probably due to mostly political stuff. And he also agrees with Jamie in terms of the pricing. Yeah, it's such a shame. It's same. Like we would love a World Cup here again, but if they're pricing tickets at $3,000, then it don't matter whether it's here or not. We're not going to games. Correct.
It's crazy.
Absolutely ludicrous. It's not. It's becoming less and less the game of the fans, isn't it? The game of the people.
Yeah.
But somebody was saying the other night on stream with me that to say it's a sport it might have been Yuli, to say it's a sport that's so accessible. You know, there's no barriers to entry or anything like that in terms of, you know, you don't have to pay for expensive kit to get started or out. Anybody can kick a ball about.
I don't think that were me, but I totally agree with that. It might have been Louis that. That could have been Louis. Sounds like a Lou that. Sounds like a Louis thing.
It doesn't sound like a Jamie Dumpling comment, does it? Oh!
No. It could have been Dave. I'll tell you what, that could have been Dave Leary, actually.
Yeah, it could have been.
Because Dave being involved in grassroots football.
Yeah, it could. But like with tennis and stuff and hockey and all, you need all the gear.
Golf, expensive to start.
All sorts of stuff like that. A little bit more elitist. Not elitist, but you know what I mean? It's a little bit harder to... You've got to buy into the sport, really.
Yeah.
Whereas football, you just have a kick about with your mates. You don't even have to own the ball.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's becoming less and less the common person's sport like it once was, where everybody can enjoy it.
It's all down to money, Jim, because
I know.
You know, it makes money, or to a certain extent, it makes money. There was the thing about Bayern Munich. We're talking about how much money they actually make from season tickets, and they said, "What's the use in putting our tickets up when we make more money through sponsorships and advertisements than we do from the fans?" And you look at the size of the Allianz, I don't know, 60, 70,000, and they're paying €300 for a season ticket.
Honestly, it blows my mind how they try and squeeze the margins on the fans. I can't believe that clubs are so short-sighted to do it. We
Yep.
could have a full stadium, not just us, but any club in the country could
Yep.
have a full stadium every week. And it's
You're right. You're dead right. We went to Borussia Mönchengladbach a couple of years ago, and it was €19 for the match ticket and all your transport, including bus and train. We stayed in Dusseldorf. Yeah, incredible. But they've got it right. You know, they get you to the ground, they get you in, and you buy a drink and you get some food, don't you?
But if you paid a tenner for a ticket, everybody would get a drink and something to eat, wouldn't they, as well, while they were in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just say 15 quid a ticket, all kids for a tenner or whatever. You're going in an hour and a half before and having a beer and a pie and whatever, aren't you? You know, what we do is we go in with 15 minutes before kickoff, 10 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Aye. Jamie says, I agree. I'm planning to do the Euros in 2028. Not blame you, pal. Who is free? I'll just say, mate, we don't talk politics on here for obvious reasons, so I'm not going to read your comment out, but I understand what you're saying. I go to Headingley to watch the Rhinos instead, says Ed.
Get that?
I think tickets for the next Euros being capped at around £30. Just a shame. Closest venue is Manchester. Surprised there's not one at Elland Road, to be honest.
Maybe a revamped Elland Road like it's going to be. I would have thought there probably would have been, but I get it. I do get it.
3-0 City. Motherwell have scored 2-2. Love that.
Oh, amazing.
Love that. Tottenham season tickets have gone up to 2,300.
What? That's horrific. That is horrific. To watch that as well. And they've put it up.
Over 100 quid a match.
What did man go up? About 13 quid, I think, something like that. Or at £1 a game or something. Can't remember. Not much. Paying about $3.50, I think, on cop.
Never been to UK. Do you recommend any good spots? Says Jim.
Sheffield.
What's a Sheffield?
Biggest village in the world.
Don't you come to leave for your stats. That's one thing I will say. Best place to visit in UK?
I like York.
Yeah,
I love York.
York's incredible. I would genuinely say go to Yorkshire, but we are biased.
Yeah.
And if you're going to Yorkshire, you've got to stop at York.
Most people will go to London and stay in London. Visit London by all means, but get out of it. Have 2 days and go north.
London is so different from the rest of the UK.
Yeah. If you go north, you'll find a lot of people who are very welcoming and will talk to you. In London, people will just walk past you. A lot of my family are from down London, and they won't even talk to me. So there you go.
For understandable reasons.
But and
no better than a proper Yorkshire pub, is there?
Correct. Well, maybe on Derbyshire borders, not bad either. And going back to Aid, he's a Rhinos fan, he's a Loiner. I'm a Widnes fan, unfortunately, Aid. I've been since 1987 when I got into rugby league. Although I do like Castleford as well because I lived there for a short while.
My dad's a Trin fan.
I know he's a wakey boy, isn't he?
He's a season ticket holder, yeah.
He keeps saying to me, "If you want to come, I'll get you in. I'll get you in," and all that.
Well, no, he does.
I like Cass, don't I? I'm a Widnes fan, but I like Cass. I'm not going to wake you, am I?
Yeah, but you could win the play, Cass. He'll get you in when they play, Cass, if you want to go. He's like Rich Carrington up there, you see. He's a man about time. That's his equivalent. Ellen Road.
Go on, mate. Sorry, go on.
I'm just going to say Ellen Road's undergoing renovations during the next few summers. Yes, it certainly is. That's fair. Go to Yorkshire. Ambleside Lake District near Windermere. Yeah, beautiful part of the world. Yeah. Tottenham play on the fact that they're in London. We're in London, aren't we? We've got the Dales.
So are Charlton, but they don't charge 2,300, do they?
True. Hi guys, says Dammies Do. Hello, welcome. Always welcome on this stream. Dave Morwood says, I think last season's ticket, the last season ticket I bought was about 58 quid. It's a long way for you to come nowadays, though, pal. Johnny says, tennis, golf, etc. all need a place to play too. Football, you can play in the garden or a park or anywhere, really. Yeah, that's true. Very true, mate.
They've just made a sub with a couple of minutes ago. Stockport. They brought on Andresen. I think his name is. He's Icelandic guy. Used to play for KR Reykjavik
Nice.
in Iceland.
Nice.
Which are one of the bigger clubs in Iceland, by the way.
Yeah, Reykjavik. I've heard of Reykjavik.
KR Reykjavik, FV, and Breiðablik are the big.
I'm always very impressed with your knowledge.
My son played there for 5 years.
Yeah.
So I know quite a lot about that. Jordan
played. Oh, did Jordan play out there?
Jordan was out there. Regan was played at East Fife for a bit. He went on trial and then didn't want to play there. Came back to Bell, played at Belper in UK, and was on more money than was offered abroad.
Belper Town.
Yeah, was on. Duffield was his manager, Pete Duffield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Duff's was his manager. Really good bloke, Duff's. Did well for Regan.
If you like Vegas, go to Blackpool. That's a lie.
That is a massive lie.
North's definitely better than the South, says Debs. Absolutely right. If you come into the UK, visit Dublin. Yeah, I would say the same. Certainly visit Ireland. It's a decent effort from Stevenage. Not really, but it's something.
But if they're down to a minute to go and they're hitting 30-yard shots that have got no chance of scoring, it's just panic, innit?
If you ever come to Texas, look me up and I'll grill you some fajitas and we'll drink a lot of beer together. Jamie, that is a brilliant offer. And my dad, brother, and auntie have just got back from Texas about 4 months ago. Absolutely loved it. You wouldn't have to twist my dad's arm to go again. So.
Funny enough, Jamie, we're in the US next September, October time, so get your stakes on. And also, I don't know your sport, if you do American football, but me and my wife are Houston Texans fans, so if you're anywhere near there,
my dad's
get in touch. He is, and he's a Longhorn as well, isn't he? Whereas we
if all his Longhorns is his college team, yeah.
Yeah, we actually go and watch Florida Gators when we're over there, so we quite like that. Yeah.
Best place to visit in the UK is North Wales. Says Ian.
Wrexham's there though, isn't it? So I'd give that a miss.
Yeah, my grandmother was from London. She emigrated to Michigan, says Eve. Very nice.
Oh, nice one. My dad was from London and he emigrated to Derbyshire via the parachute regiment.
I love having the Bulls back in the Super League, proper rivals, instead of doing Cass and Leeds for rivals. Round Winners are a proper team though. Thanks, says Damage. Anytime, you're welcome here, as is everybody. First season ticket Dave Morwood bought with 15 quid. They held 3-0 Hearts. Love that. Thoughts on Bradford's chances tomorrow? Slim, Benny, but I am backing the Bantams tomorrow. I really hope they do it. First ticket was 150 as a junior blade in 81. Wow. Are you covering the Salford Grimsby match? No, we're only doing League One and Championship at the minute, pal, because. League Two, I wouldn't know. We know very little about League One teams, as you've probably heard tonight, but League Two is a real stretch for us. And you can get away with League One because they're trying to progress the Championship, which is the league we're going to be covering. So, but I think Stevenage have been really poor tonight. Fair play to Stockport. They did the job in the first half. Very professional. But
again, a chance late on. Just a scrappy battle on the edge of the box. It's just broke to a Stevenage player who's just hit it straight down the keeper's pipe again. No real issues. And Stockport have just played this so well tonight.
Yeah. James says, if you like cricket, come to Scarborough.
It's over. It's done.
Yeah, game.
And if that's as easy a second leg as I've ever seen apart from the one we had at with Bristol City last year.
Yeah. Would you fear playing Stockport next season?
No.
Me neither. No. There's a gulf, isn't there?
Yeah. They're a good side at this level. They're a good side, against Stevenage at that level. Because Stevenage have offered nothing there. Nothing at all. I would say that Oxford would beat these. And Oxford have gone down, haven't they?
Yeah, I agree. Oxford are a better team than these. And that's taking nothing away from Stockport. It's just showing how the league's gone. Not really my sport.
I will say, I don't think they'd finish bottom in the Championship this year.
No, they won't finish. No. Only one team finishing bottom. Jamie says, I also follow Man United, so please don't judge me. My wife's dad is from Manchester. and he got me hooked when I was in high school. Mate, don't worry about it. You can support whoever you like. No,
Got no issues with that
judgment
at the
here,
moment,
pal.
mate. No issues at all. You support Man United all you want.
Yeah,
Doing really well.
absolutely right.
Got
Absolutely
some
right.
cracking coaching staff in there at the moment who are doing fantastic. Hopefully they'll be kept on.
Looking positive. You don't have to comment on that. I'm just a fan of the beautiful game. You and us both, pal. You and us both. Right. Aid says, should do a watch along for West Ham and Tottenham games because one of them is going down. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Hibs 2-1 now, says Justin. Right, very good, very good. Okay, we're going to call it there. Lee, have you anything you'd like to say, my mate, before we go?
No, just really enjoyed it. It's been hard to watch, but good to watch as well because you see what's coming up and you're not worried about it. But it's hard to watch because you don't know anybody on the pitch.
I know.
But the level that Stevenage had played at was really poor, so I wouldn't be worried who's coming up from that division, to be honest, because nobody's going to do what Wrexham looked like they were going to do till they fell to pieces. I can't see it. So, I think the three that come up will be favourites to go down unless Cardiff really spend some money.
Well said, my mate. Well said. So, yeah, we'll look forward to that. It'll be Stockport versus Bradford or Bolton in the playoff final for League One. Bradford and Bolton are playing tomorrow night. It'll be Batman Lou that's doing that stream with Jamie Dumpling right here on Ramble FC, same time. Before that, there will be another video released over on the Blades Ramble. This one about the young Huddersfield man that we are having a little look at, which young Cameron Aisha, something like that. I've probably got his name wrong in the video as well, to be honest. But
Jim, can I just ask you, are you doing one on that Cozier Dewberry? Because I think there's been links today about him going to clubs local and actually abroad as well from Brighton on loan, and he's playing tomorrow at Bolton.
He is,
which would be good to see. So I'll be watching that tomorrow to see what he's like.
He is. I have got him on the list to talk about. I haven't done a video on him yet, but we'll have to wait and see because I think it would make sense if Bolton go through to do it closer to the playoff final.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll wait and see. But yeah, thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you to Lee again for his company as always. And for now, we'll just say, up the ramble.
Keep it ramble.
Keep it ramble.